possibly like explain it in a way that's comprehensible anyway.
Yeah,
Because it's like
there's
you
just so much.
a lot of these attacks are context sensitive. Like you just have to learn through experimentation, but then the problem is you don't know which things to experiment. Like what are you going to do? Press random buttons until you did something you didn't know how you did it?
Right, right. I mean, pretty much. That's
But like
that's. I discover stuff on accident all the time.
the problem with the gun lance is I was never going to press X and A at the same time and find that out. I could have played this game for years and never figured that out. I
Right.
was about to drop the weapon entirely without ever figuring that out, you know?
Yeah, yeah. That is fair. Well, like, okay, usually, I mean, so I'm kind of curious. Does Gunlance say that in the control in the monster or weapon controls?
I swear let me check. Maybe there's another weapon control section.
So guild
Gun
style
lance.
is usually what I go to like figure everything out, and X Knight is an input. It's the
Oh,
rising
it
slash.
does say rising slash. Yeah, okay, that's on me. But you cannot, okay, I could have figured that out if I looked at those controls, but you cannot do it until you've used another attack.
Wait, are you talking about the Wyvern Fire?
No. Do you know about this attack?
I think so. It's just the
I
like
have,
upward slash, right?
there's two upward slashes. This is
Right.
what confused me. Because there's the one where you're shielding and then it makes you, there's the upward thrust,
Right.
shield and X. And then if you're in the middle of thrusting, you can interrupt your thrust by pressing X plus A, which makes your guy do a little move where
Right.
he swings it upward as opposed to stabbing it upward like behind the shield.
Right. And I'm familiar with that one. Hello, Ruby.
Okay.
Hello, Floof. We're already starting off with Charge Blade.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I didn't even know we were live.
Oh yeah. I went live while you were ranting.
Dang it.
It was time. How is
Hi,
everyone?
Hi Ruby.
Feel free to guess the what it is that we're listening to. This is actually a
Oh,
Lane pick.
I lost my Charge Blade set. I guess we can't play Charge Blade today. Too bad.
I mean, if you wanted to not play Charge Blade, it could just be me.
No, I'm playing Charge Blade.
Okay, okay.
I have my notes and everything.
Cool.
Plus, I upgraded my pizzax.
That's pretty great.
It's actually kind of decent. Like, it's not as bad as you would think.
I mean, no, not at all. I mean, the meme weapons when fully upgraded are not a joke. Hello, Charmander. How are you doing today? Feel free to guess what game this is from. It is not PMD, which I'm assuming means Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Just, I guess that's what you meant by that. Man, okay. I make some space on my computer real quick for this recording, because I record everything, even if I don't do anything with it. In the hopes that maybe one day I will do something with it.
Mm.
Putting on my hat. Although it is kind of neat. It's kind of like having a shadow play feature for my Switch.
Oh, yeah, because you can go back and watch everything.
Yeah. I mean, I upload everything. You can also go back and watch everything. I just started uploading the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stuff. So, anyone can go back and rewatch all of that.
I think it's really funny how in this game item sets can only be like 8 characters long, so you don't even have enough room to name the weapon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I can't call my Charge Blade set Charge Blade.
No, but you could call it like CB Pizza. People abbreviate everything in this game for that reason.
Yeah.
And then it's the Charge Blade that also is a pizza. All right, we're gonna get started. If anyone has any last minute guesses of the song, speak now. Forever hold your peace. Forever hold that L.
So true.
Is it Okami? No, but that's a pretty good guess, I think. Lane, would you like to reveal what it is? As the one who
It's
picked it.
the Kyakukia theme from Caves of Quud.
Is it Quid or is it Quid? I've always heard Quid.
It might actually be Cud, but it's definitely Qud.
Right,
So there's no I in it. Quid is like the British word for money.
right. Anyway, thank you, Caves of Quid, or Quud, for introducing us today. I've been told I should play this game many a time.
It's so good.
Isn't it also a roguelite?
It's a roguelike.
Ah,
It's very much like Rogue, actually.
gotcha,
So like,
gotcha.
if you're expecting it to be more like a, modern Rogue, like you'll not
won't be.
find. But it's so good because it has like a procedurally generated world with a procedurally generated history, and like there's just always some crazy shit in every single playthrough. Like it's the most like, wow, I'm not even mad that I died because it's just immediately so fun to start playing again. And
That's awesome.
that's something for a game that you'll spend hours on one run and you won't care when it's over. Like you'll be happy when it's over because the game's just so fun to like build characters in and come up with different concepts, and it has a lot of like randomization elements. It's so good. I think you'd really like it.
I'll have to try it out then sometime. Hello, Cozy. How are you doing today? Also, Lane, if you want to post.
Oh yeah,
Get
I
started.
forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I meant to ask, what did you have for breakfast?
Me?
Yeah.
I had pot stickers. They were freezer ones that I got at the Thai store near my house.
That still sounds good.
Yeah, they were pretty good. I made them. I did that thing where you fry them in the pan and then you steam them after by pouring water in the pan and putting a lid on it, and it
Yep.
worked really well this morning.
That's one of my favorites.
It's a classic.
Yeah. I'm doing quite well. I woke up this morning. I prepped some black bean burgers for tonight because I'm supposed to go hang out with some friends, and it is my turn to cook. And then I had a hash brown for breakfast. Eaten one whole potato today. Oh, this will be fun. Celtics is always a fun fight. And again, if anybody would like to join us, you're more than welcome to. The only ask is that you run some relatively low rank weapons, so that way we don't just one-shot everything. Like, I think I'm running a weapon with 125. Lane has 145. Lane's doing more damage than I am. Katsura is not running a good weapon.
Charge Blade. I'm not doing more damage than you because I don't know how to play fucking Charge Blade.
Well, okay, yeah, but your weapon does more damage than my weapon does. I might get to upgrade some gear soon.
That's exciting.
That is exciting. There we go. Katsura is now there.
You ever accidentally save over your set with some stupid fucking set?
Yep.
My original set that I used has replaced all my hot drinks with Gendrome hide.
Yeah,
So-
I actually just overlaid a set and like I didn't realize that I was missing like maxed out items. So I was like, "Oh, you have 5 Trank Bombs." And I'm like, "Well, that's obnoxious.
Yeah.
You got 19 Whetstones. Thanks."
Well, 19 whetstones is fine, but I feel you. That's fine.
Yeah. I still wanted to say 20. Some solo GU. A solo GU is a lot of fun. I haven't done any kind of solo GUing in a while.
It's been making me a lot better at the game, I gotta say.
I was thinking about doing some, I actually, usually when a new Monster Hunter comes out, the first thing I do is I play through the story before even going online and just completing the story. And then I go online and start playing the game with people, which is probably how I'll tackle Wilds, if it's that type of game. That or I'll, maybe we turn it into like a streamer thing where we get like 4 streamers and we all do the story together or something like that.
Ooh.
Like I know Meet the Boy would be down. I'm sure Lady Aurora would be down. Get a whole group for that. It was not Okami. But welcome, Kamio. How are you doing today? You are Okami.
How do I even attack this thing with my stupid charge blade?
You just kind of swing at its speed, actually. This monster has a pretty generous hitbox.
Okay.
And yeah, it doesn't have a chicken hitbox, thankfully. No chicken legs here. Oh my god, my fish, when I use the charge, like the blade form, rather than, or the axe mode, it like, debones the fish.
That's really funny. Wait, how do I get red shield?
You hit X and A while in axe mode, and then mash the R button.
I think I did the timing wrong.
It's possible.
Drone substance? What does that even mean? That's like a cop-out from like saying an actual thing.
Is it?
Because like, what kind of substance is it?
It's drone substance.
Yeah.
At a certain
There we
point, I
go.
kind of just shrug my shoulders and go, it's Monster Hunter, whatever.
Dang, charging up the thing gets you like full vials immediately.
Yeah.
The tactics of Charge Blade are really interesting because you have to wait. How do I do the thing where you put the things on the guy? Is that X plus A?
No, it's just X or A. And then if you want to do the what is it? The Ustedes or whatever. It's X plus A and then you hold back and mash X. And you'll
That's
put
how
the one,
you do the one. Wait,
the one that
X
explodes
plus-
3 times.
you meant X or R? X. Wait, I see it in my notes. But my notes are not clear enough.
Is it sleeping here? I don't think I've ever seen this monster sleep.
Where is it?
It's right here on the wall.
Oh. If only we had bounce bombs.
My weapon is a fish. I do have bounce bombs, actually. I made a whole bunch of them. They're the good ones, too. I think Dope Cat or Katsura got lost. Nice. Good Celtic Sun. I love my fishy weapon. Does exactly what I needed to. Also, last night's stream was kind of insane. We had so many people raid us.
Yeah. Hi, Joanna.
Like, I think we, like, peaked at, like, 25 people at one point. How many raiders? I mean, it was 2 raids, but like right at the beginning of the stream, and then we like maintained an average of like 19 people for the duration of it. I do look at the statistics post-stream. I never look at statistics during stream because it gets in my head. And I'm here to have fun, not, you know, farm for clout, I guess. Alright, I gotta do better next time I pick out oranges. There's some really sad ones in this batch. Celtics was still twitching. Yeah, but that's like how Bug's nervous systems work, I believe.
Yeah, because their nervous system is distributed throughout their body. They don't really have like a central brain. They kind of have like a whole body brain.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, a little bit describes us, but not as much. Bugs have a much more extreme version of that.
I'm a e-boy clout hunter. I don't think I am. Shouting me out, Floof. For what? Well, that was fun. Feel free to post whatever you'd like next, Lane. And if you do want to like make some armor or anything, like if you feel like you're getting tossed around a little too hard, you're more than welcome to.
I tried to grind out some decent, like probably kind of get a little away from it, but yeah. I have some decent armor.
Okay. I was gonna say by next, I think next, but maybe like like this time when we play, and then that time after that, and the time after that, we'll have you in G rank.
Yeah.
The meme flute. Jeez. I hope you're excited to get out of Florida, Joanna. Why does your cat look like it's going to a masquerade ball? Why not? Masquerades are awesome. So happy to be out of Florida. I am too.
Ooh, what's that you got there?
What do I have?
Yeah.
It's a longsword. It's playing it with one of my favorite styles, as it were.
What's your favorite style?
I think it's Adept, actually. It's really bad. Well, it's kind of bad. Oh boy, Ruby's about to not want me to play longsword. Yeah, had a feeling. Oh, wait, never mind. It's a different style. I
We already posted.
Hmm?
Do we have to? What are the rules? Do we have to change if we already posted? Where's the cutoff?
Oh, no. I mean, I'll go change real quick because, you know, we're still waiting on Floof to finish doing their thing. But that doesn't necessarily mean you have to.
Oh, yeah, you're right, because I don't play alchemy anyway. I don't know.
Yeah.
You can go back while it's posted. It's just...
Can you? I don't think you can.
Wait. So, like, I can't... Yeah, wait. No, I can't. But you can because you haven't accepted my postedness.
Right. I had to cancel it in order to come back here.
Ruby, I only do things that I understand because we're not... Like... I'm avoiding things that are going to make me worse at the game by confusing me too much.
Yeah. Lane has immunity to the rules of stream.
Well, no, it's not. I have a very consistent rule set that I can explain. If you want to ask me what I will do, I will do certain things in addition to Babo, and then other things I will not do because mods.
It's too much, yep.
Well, I found the crab. Good news, guys.
Oh, sick.
In Area 3.
I will come join you. Did you eat crab?
I ate crab.
Hella. So I wonder what I'm able to do with alchemy style in this weapon.
I still don't understand alchemy style at all.
That's fine.
Like, what does it do? You make things? Why?
Cause like, I don't know, it's beneficial for you. Like the items that you make are pretty good. Or they can be. You really want to build like a plan around using them like that, but like you can.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I missed your message. I'm so sorry. What did it say? I try my best not to miss messages, but I am unfortunately imperfect. I've actually been complimented many a time that I'm very good at keeping up with chat, even if what I read is wrong.
Yeah, you are.
I try my best.
Oh, sorry.
Ah, no worries.
That's something that if I'm gonna play Gunglance, I really have to get better at not doing, huh?
What, exploding people?
Yeah.
It's always a problem. Oh, you don't think you can face the Monster Hunter franchise? Not with all the trauma you dealt with? Ah.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure. I don't know what trauma means. Joanna wants to know, do you think this game is fun?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I enjoy it quite a lot. Although I will say, I still have to, sometimes when I'm trying to watch it, even though I play the game now, my eyes glaze over a little bit. Which is to say that I think it's more fun if you play the game to watch the game. That's my theory.
I might die here.
Ooh.
Maybe not. Yeah, okay, I'm getting some hits in. Oh, I bounced. Oh, I didn't think that hitbox was gonna hit me. As always, you're here for chat. I know you are, Joanna. And man, you make chat such a lovely place. Metafreaks, Babo. Oh yeah. I mean, so I'm usually my experience is that you can sometimes get around it. I am not a meta freak. You are more than welcome to play here, and you no matter what style and weapon you use, with the exception of aerial pellet, that'll be fine.
What's up with aerial pellet?
Pellet shots are just like the most obnoxious ammo type that the bowguns have, because you actually will just hit your teammates all over the place. And like basically nobody gets to play the game except for the person running that style.
I see.
And so the only reason why I do that is just like can you not like that? It's like literally my only thing that I just like ask people not to do. Yeah, you're probably right about that actually. Lucy really wanted me to be meta, and I was not.
What about, I think we should ban long swords from the stream because someone keeps hitting me with it.
Oh, yep. That is a classic dilemma. I'll do my best
like
not to hit you with it.
anyone who plays long swords isn't even playing the game, they're just trolling. That's my theory.
No, that's actually not true. I mean, longsword can be a lot of fun.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What about short swords? That would be the sword and shield. And charge blade half the time. Oh, you heading out? Oh, ban whoever's playing longsword.
Yeah. Guys, mods. Someone's trolling with the longsword. They clearly picked it just to
Mods.
antagonize me.
Not because it's kind of a fun and interesting weapon. Ban log swords and Valor heavy bowgun. There's nothing wrong with Valor heavy bowgun.
It's a fun and interesting weapon because it's like interesting. Like presumably it's a good weapon, but you have to deal with the significant trade-off of that at least one of your teammates is unable to play the game. But it like presumably balances out or something.
Is longsword the thing with demon mode? No, that would be dual blades. Oh, Linga got.
Oh, dang. I wasn't even looking while I was mashing. I was like, oh good, I get a break to read chat, and then I look down and I'm just
Getting pinned by the monster.
No, because I was mashing out of the pin, and I have an idea of how long it takes to mash.
I'm gonna die this special again. Devouring demon is going to kill me.
See, the person who's playing longsword in this game is trolling. They're not even trying. They just keep on dying.
Oh, if we wait for it to fall asleep, we can sleep bomb it.
Oh, I know.
I've got some fireballs.
What's a fireball?
It's an alchemy thing.
Oh shit! Better than the barrel?
It's part of the barrel.
What do you
The
mean?
barrel gives me fireballs.
Can you explain? I was asking about the barrel bomb. What the fuck is the barrel?
Oh. Oh, the alchemy barrel? You shake it and it gives you a bunch of items. So I throw down a couple of bombs. I go over here. Oh. Oh, why is Gendrum here?
Oh fuck!
Kaboom!
Oh, they take it. 2 for 1. Oh damn it!
I'll make more fireballs. I'm gonna die. I am trolling.
Ah! Shit, where's my dung bomb?
Nice. What was that? It crawled, like, it was leaving the room, then proceeded to crawl back in the room.
We can sleep bomb it again. Oh, well.
Oh, it doesn't sleep bomb in this area. It only sleeps in one area.
Oh, my bad.
Got it. Death by explosions. Yes, what would you like for me to talk about, Joanna? There's this single goddamn hermitoid that's been following me throughout the entire hunt so far. Damn. What is this game's equivalent to the coconut? Honestly, I think I just used it. The alchemy fireballs are pretty close to coconuts.
What is the coconut?
From like the Paper Mario streams, where I would like use triple dip and then fill my inventory with coconuts and do 9 damage.
I forgot about the coconut. Good stuff.
Although, to be honest, I'm always on the constant search for a new coconut. You know, sometimes you want a nice green one, sometimes you want like a brown hairy one, and like you know, we're constantly looking for the perfect coconut to hit monsters in the head with and make them go bonk.
Is that... Well, I was gonna ask a question, but then I realized that there's no question I could ask that would actually elucidate anything for me.
I will say, I play this game not in a very, in a very unconventional manner. Like, I'm here to have fun and do silly things and not, like, actually play the game effectively. Until it, you know, needs to happen, but yeah. Someone fed you coconut last week and you nearly gagged? Oh my god. Dual swords? Okay, yeah. I haven't played dual blades in a hot minute. Go into demon mode. Sure.
demon mode.
Oh, actually, I need to make a pair of dual swords. That's right. I forgot.
Not fucking demon mode. I'm so mad about demon mode that I've never touched the dual swords.
No way.
I'm just like I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't know. Like what? You're in demon mode and then sometimes when you for some reason when you're not in demon mode, you're in archdemon mode.
I maxed out my equipment. I have 20 pages of boxes. Or 20
Well, you
boxes
better hang on to all of those talismans.
No, that's the thing that needs to go.
No. What if one of that? Wait, what if that comes in easy? What if you need a team player with one slot? What if it's the only thing that makes your set work?
It doesn't. And I
No,
guarantee
what
I
if
have
it-
another one.
No.
I'm very good at picking out the ones I know I don't need.
What if you need pellet up for your pellet shot set?
There is no pellet shot set. There never will be. Actually,
Wait,
that's
what
not
if
true.
we-
I do have a pellet shot set, but I don't use it that way.
What if we all make pellet shot sets and then we play them at once?
Then nobody would
Actually-
play the game.
No, that would be fine because then none of us would be near the monster.
What?
Well, presumably, wait, what's the problem with pellet shot?
Basically, you all hit each other, and it covers such a large area that like basically no matter what you do, you're gonna like end up tapping somebody.
Oh.
It really is just like one of those things where it's just so painful for anyone to play with. And that's the real big thing. Babo making his edgy ass anime set for demon mode. I was. Oh, this'll be fun.
So is it time to talk about how racist the Gypsaros is?
What do you mean?
Are you kidding me? The face is supposed to be a racist caricature of a Romani person.
Is it?
And it's called the Gypsaros, which is like a slur, and it throws up a flash bomb and then steals things from you.
I mean, I never made that connection about it.
Look at its face. It's a racist caricature. It's
Joanna says it
horrible.
was assumed it was from the mineral gypsum.
Look at the face.
I
You'll
was.
When you look at the face, you'll immediately see.
Is that what the deal with it is?
What do you mean the deal?
I don't know.
And are you kidding me? It flashes you and then it steals things from you. That's like a thing that pickpockets do. Like, they'll literally use a shiny thing to divert things from you so that they can pickpocket you.
It is a pretty bad naming convention if that is the case. Looking up this monster now.
It's the only monster that robs you.
That is not true. There are plenty of monsters that rob you in this game.
Okay, it's the only monster I've encountered that robs you, and it blinds you. Like, again, that's literally a thing. Like, people, like, pickpockets will use, like, shiny things to distract you,
No,
then...
I'm familiar
Right.
with the strategies, yeah.
Just look at its face. Look at its face. Joanna, what are your thoughts? Have you seen it?
I mean, I'm fighting it right now, but
Look at its face.
very classic goblin caricature.
I don't like. I don't know what horrible things I would have to search to find an example of this caricature. But it's a thing.
Does this version of Dual Blades not have?
I wouldn't necessarily have noticed it, except that I was playing through the story mode, and the introductory cutscene like really emphasizes the face and tries to make it look goofy. I like might not have noticed it otherwise.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that like Japanese media does something like this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Pop my special, jump into the monster, and then immediately get blown up.
That's what you get. I'm shouting here. I'm trying to charge up my wyvern fire, whatever the fuck.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, Joanna, it's very similar to the anti-Semitic caricatures, except with a rounder nose.
Am I fighting with the fork? A fork and a knife, but yeah. We are eating tonight. Oh, I mistimed that. Should probably heal. You know, I think way too much hard about one monster. I think it should be acknowledged.
Like y'all are, I'm assuming y'all are American, so y'all haven't ever like seen like racism against this group of people. But it's like a racist character. Like I recognized it immediately. It wasn't like something I had to think about. It was like, oh shit, that's what they're doing. It's just one of those things.
I mean, yeah, it's not the first time we've seen it, and it definitely won't be the last, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No idea what's going on.
This monster is a racist caricature, but people don't know it because they're not European, I think.
Ow.
Wait, I tried to kick you, but it somehow triggered me to run past you and do a shell instead.
Oh, and that's probably because you had your weapon unsheathed.
Wait, you can't kick with the weapon out?
No. The only ones that you can is, I think it might just be, what's it called? Greatsword.
Greatsword.
It's something that shouldn't be talked about on Twitch because of the terms of service, in my opinion.
Wait, we shouldn't talk about...
This is, so, let me handle this thing. We talk about all kinds of things here, and it is important to acknowledge that, you know, there's problems in the world. We do talk politics here all the time on a pretty regular basis, and I have no problem discussing that. If it's something that gets me banned on Twitch, I mean, so be it. But it should be acknowledged and talked about. It's very similar to like that kind of thinking is actually very similar to like what they're doing in Florida, where they're like banning books about you know, things like slavery, and it's like because they're like, we don't want to talk about it, and it's like, but if it's not talked about, then it just creates more issues.
The only thing that's racist is talking about racism. That's my favorite idea.
So that's something we will talk about here, and you know, I think it's important that it gets acknowledged.
Also, y'all aren't slick. Like, you go from being like, I don't know what you're talking about, to, oh, if it is racist, it's important not to talk about it.
Well, I'm not trying to
Interesting
use accusational statements. And I understand that Protogen is making sure that I don't get in trouble with Twitch. But, you know, if I get in trouble with Twitch for talking about it, I think that says a lot more about Twitch than it does about me.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm not gonna fret over it too much. As much as I love streaming and all of the stuff that comes with it, you know, I'll find other outlets if I have to. But that would suck. But yeah, it's just important that these kinds of things are talked about. And, you know, I want this to be a place where we're allowed to have that discussion and not it be a place of, you know, people feeling like they're being attacked. But obviously, if it reaches a point where people are like literally spreading hatred and things like that, that will get you banned. Just as a heads up.
Sorry for antagonizing your chat, Babo.
It's okay. It's not the first time, won't be the last time. I antagonize my chat all the time. It's a pretty regular thing for me. Man, the Spiral Slice level 1 is just so underwhelming.
What is Spiral Slice?
It's a special for dual blades. It's an attack. But it like it launches me into the monster and then does a 2-hit thing. But like, given what dual blades is, it's like kind of underwhelming.
I have found a lot of the special attacks really disappointing, honestly.
So they get better when you unlock the higher levels of them. How's Demon
is
Mode
that
going?
what it is?
Yeah. I think if I hit like, I'm trying to figure out actually how to utilize Demon Mode. I know that this weapon has Demon Mode, but I'm trying to figure out how to access it, because usually it's R, but R does something else because of Valor Mode.
Oh yeah, Valor Mode's always doing that. Like, the fucking... half of the insect glaive styles, I literally don't even know how to use the Kinsect. It's so bad. Wait, what? Oh shit, it was doing that thing.
Lane got hit by it. Okay, I don't know if it's actually dead now or if it's playing dead a second time. Oh, it's playing dead a second time.
Joanna, there is
Hello,
a...
Sage. How are you doing?
Hi, Sage. Joanna, there's a weapon that the mechanic is, in addition to upgrading your weapon like normal, you also have to carefully nurture and raise the insect that attacks out of your weapon.
Rip. How are you doing today? Sage is saging. Hopefully that's a good thing. Oh, I am poisoned. Eh.
Babotosh is in trouble.
Am I?
Yeah. Yeah, Joanna, it's kind of like anytime you want to do anything in this game, you'll be introduced to some incredibly complicated system, and then...
Yo, Badre, how's it going? Welcome. Whoop.
And then you have to wrap your head around some new incredibly complicated system. But it's kind of fun.
I am getting my shit rocked in. I'm sorry to hear that, Sage. I hope today is a nice, relaxing day for you. To, you know. Alright, is it playing dead for a third time?
It sure is. Alright, I'm getting the fuck away from that thing.
Watch me accidentally walk into it. It might not be.
Uh,
If you can poke it while
yeah,
it's
fine,
asleep,
fine.
then yeah,
Well, I
you're
was
good.
able to, okay, but that was just the death animation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sorry. The lance is so funny when you hit someone because it's like, it really looks like you meant it because you just so decisively swing such a small, like, towards such a small target.
Yeah. It does feel very intentional and targeted every
Sorry.
once in a while. Oh, I mean, you know, I accidentally do it to people all the time too. It's not like
It's like,
I'm
fuck you,
not faultless. I literally play
technically.
the weapon. Hug Chad.
Well, I figured out how to not shell people at least, because I can just do an upward one.
Yeah, that's kind of
That's the trick.
it's handy. Whoop. Oh my god.
Ooh.
I really should be healing every once in a while. I keep playing like this game where I'm like, I'm immortal. And then
I was
die.
watching you last night, and I was just like, dang, yeah, you really do not heal a lot.
No, I don't. I often will just keep holding forward. Should play Pyro in TF2. Baba got own zoned and wasn't in demon mode. So it turns out you can't really go into demon mode. You can use your stamina for
What
like
do you
a
mean
special
you
weapon.
can't go into demon mode?
I'm using Valor State. It gets rid of
Oh.
demon mode. Hello, Wonder Lord.
Wait, it
How are you doing
does? Maybe
today?
I have to play that then, because I just hate the concept of demon mode so much.
There is only
Man, we're
one
getting
way to the
going.
monster, and it is forward. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I will hold W. But how are you doing today, Wonderlord? I hope you're having a nice day. If you're in the States, I hope you have a wonderful Labor Day. If you're not in the States, I hope you have a wonderful I don't know, is it a different holiday somewhere else? Sure. A wonderful Monday? Is today Monday?
Is today Monday? I guess
think
it's
it
Monday.
is. Healing means you aren't attacking the monster. Yes. Accurate. I get the feeling it went to this other area.
Well, I looked at the direction it flew in, and it was very...
I think it went to the skinny hallway area.
Oh, that's totally where it went. That's why it went at such a weird angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
By the way, you're in the room? Awesome. So I do have one ask, which is if you're willing to use like a high rank weapon that isn't doing like 300 damage, that would be greatly appreciated.
It is a little disappointing when the fight's just like immediately over.
It's fun when you get like in high rank, IRG rank, and it's like late game kind of stuff. But
And
yeah,
it's like you deserved it. But this is like, you know, yeah.
yeah. Right now it's like, yeah, we're still doing the things. It's funny but not fun. It can be fun at times, especially if you do it in kind of a fun and unique way.
Well, there's times where it's like, yeah, you were just killing it.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite hunts I ever was in was so there was a group of people who were hiding like or fighting one of like the hardest monsters in the game, right? And what ends up happening is I joined the lobby and it's 4 heavy bowgunners, which you know best weapon in the game, right? And they're like, okay, we're gonna fight this monster. We're gonna do this strategy. It's gonna work. And usually you should be able to like put the monster in a trap and it dies instantly. Like that is the strategy.
Right.
I was just a little underpowered. And so we go in, we do the strategy, and then the monster jumps out of the trap, tackles 2 of them, they both die, and then we complete the quest in like 30 seconds after that. But they were clearly so not. They were so not used to.
Oh, sorry, I was. Thank
to
you
actually
for
play in the
avoiding
game
me.
anymore. I know, I saw you. I was going to my healing items to try and heal you.
You were saying?
Anyway, they were like so not used to actually playing the game that like just two of the heavy bowgun users just instantly died because they thought like, oh yeah, the monster will die in this trap. We've done this thousands of times. And then
That's so
the
funny.
second I'm a little underpowered and I join the lobby, it like all goes to shit.
Oh, sorry, did I blow you up, Lou?
It happens.
Well, I'm not sure whether I did. It would be good to know because I'm trying to, like, learn, right?
There we go. Not the nips again. Should play without armor. That sounds like a terrible idea. It never ended. Dear God.
Joanna, there are monsters that you only face in the late game, but it also seems like the new difficulty levels mean that there's monsters that, like, come back. So, like, you'll see them again in a harder incarnation.
Yeah, pretty much.
They have ways of, like, kind of... I don't want to say recycling because it's good. It's, like, a good way of organizing the game. But the game is organized around reintroducing monsters with new mechanics at... Like, they come back.
Yeah. Like, each monster might have a new move, or they might attack with different patterns. In the newest game, they actually made it so that way the monsters had predictive attacks. So, like, they would see that you're running in a direction and fire where you're going to be and not where you were at. And that was pretty insane. So, like, and they also just, like, could one-shot you, so you're constantly playing this, like, game where it's totally ridiculous. Oh my god.
Yeah. And Joanna, to answer your question, it's like not just scaled, but also like more moveset. I'm guessing how they design it is they come up with the whole moveset and then they take stuff out for the easy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Wonderlord, I've had this game for years and I used to like have a panic attack every time I opened it because it's so confusing. But I'm finally figuring it out. This game is really good.
It is. It's kind of stupidly good. It has no right to be this good.
Which one's Plesioth again?
That is the fish monster. I don't know if you fought a Plesioth. That's the monster with the hip check.
Yeah, well, how the fuck do you even fight that thing?
You dodge the hip check. Show the dog nips. What, like this? So, I guess dog nips are like underneath, right? on the bottom of the dog. I'm gonna dip and say progress in your other save. Sounds good, Floof.
All right, nice playing with you, Floof.
Unless you're gonna come back and jump in with your other save.
Oh yeah.
That could be what's going on here.
Oh, is that what's happening? You're coming back?
Maybe not. What weapons do I have here? No, I
What
like
kind
them.
of attack does Plesioth use again? Is it just not? Is it just regular?
Is what just regular?
Plesioth use some kind of attack, like water or some shit?
Oh, you're HR1? Gotcha. I mean, you're more than welcome to come back and hunt with us and just get some equipment. I don't know if we're going to be able to grind you all the way back up to HR4 with us. Unless, how is Lane feeling about that?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we could just... It'll probably take very little time.
Yeah, if you want to hop in and start posting, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, will they... Do I have to unpost my thing?
Huh? Yeah, if that is the case.
Yeah, let's do that.
Get back in here, Floof. Not the fruit counter being 222.
Yeah, because honestly, like, as much as progressing through the game matters, like, I've realized, like, it's kind of like just a way of making it more interesting, while actually what you do is practice fighting the monsters.
Hello, Callie. How's it going?
You want to know something horrible?
What's that?
I actually want to play Charge Blade, but
Oh,
I feel like
no.
I feel like I shouldn't because then I'll have to play it more when someone makes me.
I mean, honestly though. Okay, I'm assuming that is yeah, that's definitely Floof. I was like, that can't be a rando. We have a passcode. That's some good tea.
I hate, this is horrible. This is horrible that I'm doing this, but I'm going to play Charge Blade.
Do it. That's it.
Because I need to practice it on these easy monsters so that when I have to, then I know how to do it.
I mean, you know, I kind of got forced into the Charge Blade nonsense. I think that actually one of my first times playing Charge Blade is a YouTube video. I think it's called Chat Teaches Me to Play Charge Blade, because all I was doing was reading posts in chat while people were giving me basically like copy and pasted tutorials from Wikipedia.
Well, that's basically what happened to me last time.
Yeah. So, you know, it's like, and then eventually we got there. I don't know how I managed to learn Charge Blade in this kind of environment, but we got there. It was literally just Ruby. You're not wrong. But here we are. Now pretty dang good at the thing.
You know, what I kind of want to do, Babbo, I don't know if this is a terrible idea, but like I've noticed a lot of people go through this game wanting like help getting through the lower levels.
Mm-hmm.
What if we make some really good prowlers and then we prowler carry people through LR and HR?
That would be fun. I'm sure people do that already.
Well, because my understanding is that they are just too shitty to be used at like you know.
Oh no, they're fantastic. I've seen plenty of people carry with prowlers late game.
Really?
Oh yeah. Once like you get them level up, there's like the bombing prowler, which just does so much damage that cannot be blocked because bombs go through defenses. There's like a crit boosted piercing large boomerang prowler, so you just like throw boomerangs that guarantee crit and also just do pretty solid damage. If you throw them at the face, they can KO. And then on top of that, they have like all of the specials and moves that would like enable you to support people, so you could like just like constantly keep people healthy, give people more special meter, like all kinds of things.
Well, dang.
Like late game prowlers, like I don't go into prowlers right now because man, they are just so complicated. Like there's a whole other diagram of system mechanics and training that goes into like maintaining a good prowler set. Like,
well, no, Floof, what I saw because I've oh yeah, you're talking about my armor. I hate when it picks up the stuff all slow and you don't know whether you're picking it up or not.
oh, that's
Maybe
right,
just
because you don't play with the sound on.
I do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you hear the noise, if it goes like ka-chunk, then you picked it up. If it doesn't go ka-chunk, then you didn't get it. But I have sat on like that box screen for like a solid 15 seconds waiting for an item to see if it got deposited in my inventory.
Wait, so Callie, when you play Prowler, like, do you have like... Okay, my problem with Prowlers is it's like... They've got the levels and they've got the stats and shit. How do you figure all that out?
I mean, you level up naturally, and there isn't actually, like, the stats are like attack and defense, which are exactly the same that they are with, oh my god, I'm playing this version of Greatsword. Sorry, I just dawned on me I'm playing the wrong style.
Oh, what are you playing?
Valor Longsword. I really wanted a depth. I was like, where was my dodge at? Anyway. But yeah, so like attack and defense is something that you don't ever have to worry about in regards to that. The only thing that like I think you ever need to worry about
Yeah?
Sorry. The only thing that you need to worry about is like giving the Prowler certain moves and unlocking said moves.
All right. Yeah, we're probably a little overpowered for this, but that's okay because it'll get us to HR faster.
Yeah, I mean it's early game, and also I mean, you know, if Floof wants to, I can run something even weaker if we want to, but
I could do hunting. I'm gonna do hunting horde.
Do it. We are doing low rank quests with high rank equipment. It's kind of like the equivalent of doing high rank quests with G rank equipment.
Well, I have what's it called? I have low rank equipment, like high low rank, but I have low rank
Right.
equipment. I guess my pizza axe is just barely inside of high rank.
Yeah, that would do it.
Ooh, I think Manuel is in demon mode.
I think
That is
so
a
too.
cool fucking weapon, actually. Look at that.
Is it like a pair of like moths or?
I don't know what it is.
Oh,
It's
that
like,
is cool. They like double as wings when they're sheathed.
dang, that's awesome. Ooh, this is nice. I'm getting a lot of the stuff I need to upgrade my Kinsect, because I ran out of my fucking jelly.
Mmm. Oh, have you done anything with the trader?
Yeah, I've been doing that. I got my last cart yesterday.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure because that is a great way to keep getting jellies and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah, if my my trades are done, so now I can do my jellies.
Yeah, I just grabbed a whole bunch of fish and some honey and all kinds of things. Honey is really important because it's what you use to make mega potions with.
Yeah. The games did start me off with a lot, which was nice. Okay.
I think I can do that. Tell you what, I'll play aerial bow with no armor on. That's something I think I can actually manage. See if I can find me a nice little. That one's for me. I appreciate it. See if I can find a nice early game bow here. There's the bamboo bow. That's kind of cool. Is there any like? Oh, there's the Fevline bow. Bows don't really have like great designs in my opinion. I guess I'm looking for spread then. I'll just look for something that is a spread bow that I can make.
I think Hunter's bow is a good low-level spread bow.
There we go. I got
Hi,
something.
Horstar.
Hello, Horstar. You need honey for the bug that is in your weapon. Yep, that is basically it. This game is so complicated, Sage. It's kind of ridiculous.
A lot.
I am shocked that I'm able to keep information in my head about this game at all. Aerial.
Oh, y'all gotta give me your fucking guild card things.
Oh, yeah. I can do that.
Because I don't have enough. Right now, Callie has been doing all of my, what's it called? The little thing where you send them out and they get the shit.
Mm-hmm.
And she's been kind of overworked lately. Okay, so how do you do that thing where it shows you the hunting horn shit again?
Oh, you just tap R when paused. Looking for a Evade extender. Where is that? Oh. No skills. And then I want to manage equipment, set decos. Do I have jump? Or no. Toggle display? No. Show skills. Attack, status. Evasion distance. Boom, done. But why is a bug a weapon? It's a whole ass storm. I mean, I could show it off sometime. It's a pretty neat thing. Basically, so think of like the Kinsect as like kind of like a pet that you feed, and it ends up helping you out. And so what ends up happening is once the monster let me make sure I got everything I need. But yeah, and then so when you shoot off the Kinsect, it like takes pollen off the monster, and then it gives you buffs. So you use the Kinsect as like a means of like antagonizing the monster while you do more damage to it. It's interesting.
It's actually one of my favorites.
It's very well designed, and it kind of shows that it came at a like a later time in the game's lifespan. Are you laughing at the fact I said it's well designed?
You said it's well designed, and it kind of shows that it came at a later time in the game.
Well, yeah, like it's how would I describe it? Like, it doesn't rely on like just random meters and things like that. You know, they made it a developed weapon that isn't just like kind of different enough. You know.
It does feel like, as much as I enjoy many of the design choices in this game, the emphasis on specifically filling up bars, well, I don't know. Okay, I have two thoughts about this.
Mm-hmm.
One thought that I'm having is that, because this game is pulled in two different directions. I feel like the bars are relied on too much to create variation within the weapons, but then also, this game has so many different things that are all confusing. If they really had more unique mechanics, then that would make it even less accessible. So maybe it's okay that they tend to use a similar approach to balance things. And then there's Charge Blade.
Anyway, yeah, so I don't know. I kind of consider like a lot of the other weapons, the way that they're designed, are relics of old game design. And a lot of the new weapons in this game are, like the newer things are products of, you know, well, now we have all these skills that we've developed over the past 10 years. Now here's a new weapon.
Insect Glaive is really nice for having not bars.
Yes.
It's not a bar-based game.
You hear that, guys? Insect Glaive is not based.
Okay, so you pause, and then you press R.
Yep, and it should show you all the notes.
And then you can't run when you do this?
No, but I mean, I'll just tap it at like real fast to kind of get like
Okay.
What was those notes again? Red, blue, yellow, green. You know, red, blue, yellow, blue, or whatever, and then I'll play it.
Right. That would probably be more helpful if I knew what. But the notes are. Oh God. But the notes are different for every weapon.
Yeah. We just need to end every sentence, and then there's Charge Blade. And that
but you can just
Joanna wanted you to hear that.
That's really good. Okay. It's a good thing we're doing this in low rank, because I'm just, like... I love when you have to run away from the monster in order to... How do you do the buff, though? Oh, I see. I did it!
You did do it.
And then now...
Now you can give yourself other buffs. Oh my god, I totally shot off in a weird direction.
So, that unicorn monster, is that just pretty rough to, fight with 4 people?
Yeah, it's just like small monsters in general. People tend to hit each other. And then on top of that, like I don't know, you remember the Gamammoth we did last time, right? The, like, stupidly small elephant?
Yeah.
Like, it was basically the exact same problem.
I had a different problem with that, which is that my armor was not good enough, and so I was just getting...
Can we fight the Great Mako? I'm sure we could. There we go. Some nice, easy, no armor gameplay with aerial bow. I have 1 talisman on that gives me 1 skill.
Oh, shut a light crystal. Nice.
I was performing for the Olympics. I found this stick with a bug on it. So you jumped and started flying, took it home, and the gold medal that day.
The
Oh.
pole vault fucking rules.
Pole vault does rule. That's one of those sports that I would love to get into. But also, it sounds horrific. Can we upload that to speedrun.com? I mean, you could. But it wasn't that fast.
That was a pretty good speed run.
You beat Advanced Waikima Challenge without smoke bombs. Oh, that's sick. Any of those, like, multi-quests where you have to, like, where the next monster keeps feeding in, so you're, like, basically fighting for, like, non-stop, are so much fun, but so rough.
Those are my favorites. I really enjoy those.
Well, it's like, and doing it without smoke bombs creates a whole other mess of issues.
What are smoke bombs?
Basically, they make the room foggy, and if another monster walks into the room, it won't see you until you hit it. So basically, you can keep other monsters from getting involved in a fight by having a smoke bomb active.
I see.
And it's really handy during some of the really late game hunts when you're fighting a difficult monster, and then, you know, basically when it gets to like 15% of its HP, another monster enters the room that's as difficult, if not more difficult. And you like the game can spiral out of control really fast. So you throw down a smoke bomb and it prevents all of that, basically. That is not right.
So, Joanna, I have a question. How come you sometimes seem to know things about this game? Like, Babo, do you know what the deal is?
With what?
Like, Joanna will sometimes ask really specific questions that are clearly based on knowledge of the game.
I mean, perhaps. I think it's because Joanna is here so often and people are talking about it so often. And they'll ask me questions that I have to know answers.
Is that what I said? Did I ask if you know Joanna's deal? Are those the words I said?
Who are they? Some good old low rank gameplay.
You love to see it.
But yeah, no. I think it's just because Joanna's here as often as she is, so she's picked up on some lingo.
Oh, no. Hold on. I'm gonna scroll up because she's always asking like some specific ass questions.
Item set, come on. There we go.
See, like she knows about EX monsters.
Oh yeah. But we talk about EX monsters here all the time.
I guess. No, there was something I can't find it, but there's something she was asking about.
Was it demon mode?
That's so funny, Babo. You left out Hunter art.
Did I? I swear I just equipped one. No, I got a hunting art.
Oh.
What?
Someone said you could have had. Wait.
I'm not running Striker. This is Adept.
Oh.
Last time I checked. Now people got me checking. Status. This should read somewhere on here. Yeah, I'm running Adept style. So thrown off.
How do people do that dingle dingle power?
Oh, so if you hit well, I'm taking the long route. If you hit like if you open up the menu and tap X. Usually people will ping that if the monster is ready to be capped, if it's falling asleep, if they are in the location of where the monster's at. things like that.
Oh, dang it. I got lost and then I picked a berry. I have a
Like-
feeling there's not gonna be any monster left when I get there.
Joanna said that she is glad that she is a mystery that contains multitudes to you, specifically you, Lane.
Usually I'm pretty good at reading the chat, but then sometimes I have a lot going on.
I mean, you know, it's Monster Hunter. There are moments where I neglect chat because I'm like, I'm kind of focused right now. Shit's kind of going south. Oh, your HR rank? Oh yeah, no, Joanna's secretly HR like 650 or something like that. You haven't seen anyone play a death style in a hot minute, but it's so much fun. I am getting my shit rocked.
Isn't there like a input on the horn that makes you use the same attack again? Or no, the same song like immediately after you did the song?
Yeah, so if you re-tap R again, you'll do an encore.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
what does that look like when you do that?
So you play the note, you see the melody pop off, and then you hit R again.
And then
And
what
then-
does your guy...
You can hold a direction, and he'll swing the horn again.
It's an attack?
Yeah,
Okay. Let's try.
but you have to be playing a melody, I think. You can't just, like, do the attack twice.
So I'm doing the attack, and then what? After the... It's not working.
So
You have to be in the
you have to be
middle
playing a
of it?
melody. So, you know, play
I'm playing
melody.
the melody. Okay, playing the melody.
Yep, and then hit R again. While holding a direction.
Now?
There you go. Yep, and now you play the melody again.
I don't understand what I just did.
You hit R again.
Right. I will keep doing this, and then I will understand.
Okay. Hunting Horn has all kinds of, I mean, you can use all of the standard styles for Hunting Horn. So that's like Adept, Guild, Striker, Aerial, Valor, Alchemy. I like to use Guild the most for Hunting Horn personally, but a lot of people swear by Adept. Some people swear by Valor. Some people swear by, you know, you can play it any way you want. It doesn't change actually a whole lot depending on the style. What the fuck is Aerial Hunting Horn? Oh, it's cool. It's actually really cool. Should I show off some Aerial Hunting Horn? You don't think you've ever seen me do that? It's a meme! Lies. We're about to show off the power of Aerial Hunting Horn. I might actually have a Hunting Horn that I can use already. Fire boost, attack boost. For a second, I was making Invigorated 1. I was like, how did I not get that special? Most aerial weapons are memes. That is... No. I disagree with that statement.
We're aerial weapon appreciators here.
I'm an aerial weapons appreciator.
I actually am not an aerial weapons appreciator at all. But I respect them. I'm here for them.
Dual Blade Sword and Shield Ninja Glaive. I think aerial bow is not given enough credit. I think aerial heavy bowgun, at least the way I run it, it's pretty good. And then
Okay,
aerial
meme
hunting
doesn't
horn
mean
is...
bad. That's fair.
Huh?
They said meme doesn't mean bad.
I mean, yeah. Okay, well, maybe that's true. Because I certainly run plenty of them, and I am definitely the kind
Yeah,
of
then you're
person
just
to
a
run more.
memer. Yeah, that's fair. I think that aerial heavy bowgun gun is not a meme, however. I think it is just a thing of beauty.
I mean, nobody
No, I'm
ran...
so serious. It's so good.
I don't know if it is. I haven't actually like managed to solo a monster with it yet. I do think it has its niche though.
I think it's maybe not good at soloing monsters because, like, I feel like the problem with any gunner thing that you have to get in on the monster is you have no fucking defense.
No, yeah, aerial heavy bowgun is definitely the memeiest way to play heavy bowgun. There is no doubt about that.
But it's so fun.
It is fun. That's why it's a meme, though. Maybe more viable in solo than guild or strike heavy bowgun, though. Honestly, maybe. The fuck is aerial?
Wait, what's up with guild and striker heavy bowgun? I don't know about this.
I mean, guild style is kind of like the way it plays in all the old games, which is it's kind of slow. You have a mode called crouching fire where you load in more shots. And I think, but like, the crouching fire isn't great, if I'm being perfectly honest. Like, it's good if the monster falls, because then you don't have to reload. You can just pump like 15 bullets into a monster.
Right.
But it does leave you very, very, or it leaves you very painfully, like, in a bad position if you're not careful.
Yeah. I see.
Why do I play a bad style? I don't play a bad style. Guild is perfectly fine as it is. It's, you know what it is? The reason why I play guild style is because I played for you, and now I have this weird obsession with trying to play for you in this game, and that's basically guild style. But also, it just gives you access to the whole weapon, and you know, other styles will actually take that away from you. So that's a huge part of it for me. I don't know my melodies very well with this hunting horn, so I'm gonna have to.
Oh, you're doing hunting horn too?
Yeah. This is just a mace. It's a mace with melody. I can't believe I was able to do that. I jumped on the monster while running away from it.
I still don't really understand what kind of attack the Encore does.
Again, so it just kind of hits the monster is, I think, the best way to put it. The thing that's actually good about it is the fact that you can play a melody back to back, so you can instantly get, like, let's say, if you want to give, the first time you play the attack buff melody, you give everyone like 10 attack, right? And then the second time you play it, you give everyone 15%. Playing the Encore will let you, instead of having to replay all those notes again, instantly, just, you know, give everyone 15 attack. It's just a faster way of playing a melody twice.
Okay.
This game is incredibly unintuitive. It's yeah. That's part of the reason why we're playing together.
The thing that I don't get is because it does these really, really, really complicated motions that I'm almost wondering if I have some impact over that I'm not understanding.
Yeah, you can input a direction. So you can play a melody and then hold to the left or the right. And then when you do the Encore attack, you'll actually take a step in that direction. And it also changes what kind of, like, swing you'll do.
Okay, so I do this, and then I play it,
yep.
And then...
hold the direction. And
then it just causes me to do, like, a double whack in whatever direction I hold?
Yeah, pretty much.
Fair enough.
I mean, here's the thing. Hunting Horn is actually probably one of the least complicated weapons in terms of, like, you have two different swings, and then you build melodies and play them. Like, that is the whole aspect of...
Did you see what Luke just said?
That was so goddamn chaotic. I somehow get flung from one of my shells into Pablo's upswing into the goal. Jesus
We're
Christ.
juggling.
I hope you got a clip. Aerial sword and shield, we can make that happen. Do I have a good sword and shield for low high rank? I don't know if I do. That's where the Monster Hunter's fun is.
I really want to try to do a hunt with a bunch of like weapons that are really hard to not hit each other with. I think that would be good.
Just to like try it out, or
No, as like a challenge. Get those pellet guns you were talking about, and then just have everyone use them. All right, new hunting horn, new me. All right, let's see what song we got here.
I don't ever run sword stance. Let's run some sword stance.
Oh yeah, I should change. What hunting arts should I use for my? Wait, why the fuck am I? I'm using striker. Remember that person who said that I should use more?
Oh, yep.
I never realized
it's
that.
you.
Wait, that explains so much.
That also explains why maybe certain things aren't working the way that you expect them to.
Yeah.
Because
Dang.
striker makes things function differently.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Sword and shield is easy to start with, but hard to master. I'd agree. And when I said that hunting horn is, I said hunting horn is the simplest weapon, not the easiest. Because hunting horn has some serious flaws. All of its swings take forever. Maintaining buffs and keeping that going is also a difficult challenge. You know, if you want to keep like 7 buffs going, you need to know how to cycle through those properly. You have to master how double notes work. You have to, like, there is a whole bunch of things. I would say, I don't know. I mean, yeah, hammer's also relatively simple, but I mean, it's got different charges and swing types depending on what the situation calls for. Hunting horn doesn't have that.
To hit things in the head?
I mean, yeah, it wants to.
Okay. Good to know.
Can do KO damage. Hello, Justice. How are you doing today? Can we get a shout out?
Justice.
Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Justice, another amazing GU streamer, highly recommend checking out what he is up to. We're doing some high rank stuff today, trying to level up lane, but I guess Floof has now also joined the trying to reach higher ranks.
Oh god. I got this new hunting horn, and the attack boost melody has 4 notes, and I don't know that I have the memory capacity. Okay, so that's gonna be X, X plus A, then A, then X.
I did not bring oils. I was a fool. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good today. I made black bean burger patties this morning. Gonna go out with some friends and cook. They're trying to do this thing where we meet up like once a week to, you know, have a dinner. So that'll be fun. It's my turn to cook tonight. And, you know, black bean burgers are super cheap to make. How did I spice them? Garlic powder, chili powder, cumin, smoked paprika, and then 2 different kinds of onions. The black beans were cooked with sweet onions, and then I sauteed red onions and added that to the paste.
Hey.
Oh, and salt and pepper.
A sharing dinner like arrangement like that sounds so fun.
It is. I've been thoroughly enjoying it. We'll see if it maintains things.
Yeah.
And then so my issue with black bean burgers for years has been the fact that they fall apart a little too easily. And so usually with the when I'm making the patty paste, I usually use like a couple of eggs, flour in order to, kind of stiffen it a little bit. But this time I tried adding a potato, like a mashed potato into it to see if the starches might help hold it a little bit more too.
You know what you should do is use both egg and flaxseed.
Flaxseed?
You get flax seeds, you let them sit in water, and they turn into like a gummy paste.
Huh.
It's really good.
Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Gonna heat tonight's dinner, do it, Horror Star.
Flaxseed is one of those, like, vegan things that's just really good for anything.
I'll have to try it out. See if I can find it. Does it add a taste to the food, or is it like,
One that's really good with a black bean burger.
Okay. You could grind the flaxseed, that is true. Chia seeds work as well, noted. I'm gonna see if this potato works, but we'll find out. And for those of you like potatoes and black beans, that sounds weird. Huevos rancheros. Suck
I
it.
think it'll be tasty. I think that your starch theory is not
It might not, yeah.
going there out.
I mean, regardless, it'll make something and it will be tasty. I tried the patties. It's gonna be really tasty. And then I've made this recipe thousands of times, so me experimenting with it at this point is not gonna be anything too crazy.
Yeah.
I do usually add breadcrumbs, but I don't have breadcrumbs, unfortunately. But perhaps the people I'll be hanging out with has breadcrumbs.
Oh, you haven't made them yet?
I mean, I have the paste. I was gonna finish making them when I get there. They were just like,
You should pick up some flaxseed. Seriously, it'll help so much.
everything is closed today, as it should
Wait,
be.
what the fuck is today?
Labor Day.
Oh, is that why Jasper's getting time and a half?
Yeah. God, I hope Jasper's getting time and a half on the day we're supposed to appreciate people for, working.
Most jobs that I've ever had say you can't get time and a half until you've worked there for like 2 years, and it's the kind of job you'd never stay that long.
That's wild and fucked up.
Yeah. Not good.
I do need to learn a gluten-free recipe.
Celiac's tricky because it's so easy for stuff to get contaminated.
Yeah.
Like, you honestly want to clean your kitchen at least if you ever use flour.
It's May 1st in France. Is it now?
Wait, what? Oh, okay. So I'm stupid, but I thought Hori Star was saying that today is May 1st in France. And then I was like, oh yeah, time zones. And then I'm like, wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
It used to be May Day here, but America is a fucking,
Yeah.
America's terrible, and so they got rid of the Labor Day and made like a new co-opted Labor Day. Because they're against organized labor.
Anyway, that's where we're at now. The real Labor Day.
Yeah, that's a real thing. That's a real fucking thing. Like, people still celebrate May Day. They do. But it's an unofficial holiday because it got, like, taken away and replaced with a different Labor Day in order to try to discourage people from, I don't know,
Unionizing.
celebrating their unions and shit.
America moved Labor Day because the original Labor Day is celebrating the Haymarket riots.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Which happened here in Chicago. You can go to the place.
Sounds right.
It like used to be a meat packing area. Still hella meatpacking in this city, but
It's all about control. Always has been. Oh, I didn't get that jump there. I am not running aerial. How did I get this mount? It would not surprise me if they tried, Joanna. Yes, what would you like for me to talk about? Daylight savings. So daylight savings is kind of weird. It's kind of like this. How would I describe it? So obviously we set the time zone back, right? And the point of it was to, in fact, give people more sunlight during the day, during times of the year where that would not have been the case. And it was mostly meant for farming purposes. But nowadays, it doesn't serve that significant of a purpose, and so it's very now it's kind of a relic of an era that's long gone.
I constantly flip-flop on daylight savings because, like, I don't know. Like, the reality is that workplaces aren't going to change their schedule.
Right.
Okay, so how do you draw your weapon into the right note in this weapon?
Oh, you don't. You basically
you
have to
don't?
stand perfectly still and tap the X button.
That's horrible.
It is. It's the worst part of the weapon. In fact, they did away with it in the, I actually believe it's a coding error. The reason why it does that is because it's a, so every weapon, right, has this sheath state, right, where you are sheathed, and then if you tap X while moving forward, you'll do your basic slash. That is the case with every weapon. With Hunting Horn, that should not have happened. But, you know, because of the fact that it's just a universal probably coding thing, it is.
Yeah.
In the newer games, they made it so that way Hunting Horn, if you want to do that running, like, attack hit, you actually have to, what is it? You have to... You have to tap X twice. The first one is just to unsheathe the weapon. The second time is to actually do the attack.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, there is one kind of solution, which is I'm definitely going to slot in absolute readiness.
Yeah, that would do it.
Makes you take your weapon out.
It does. And it would let you immediately, like, yeah, just do that. Do I think it should be aberrated? I'm not sure. I think it's a little difficult to do away with daylight savings time. Just because it's become so, it's just common throughout the entirety of the U.S. I'm not particularly happy about it, but ban all clocks. Oh my god, that's a solution. But yeah, I think it's a little too hard to get rid of at this point in time. But I would not be, I have no big feelings one way or the other. I think that's a good way of putting it. Embrace the entropy. God, I wish. I wish I didn't have to run on a schedule. Today's one of those days where I...
Okay.
I was like, even on today, I'm like on a small schedule. And yes, I have control over it, but also, you know, the fact that I schedule out my days off as well is kind of crazy to me. Daylight savings ruins sleeping schedules. It does.
I have this problem where I can never remember which daylight savings is which, and I'll always set my alarm clock in the wrong direction, and it's horrible.
Fall back, spring forward.
In fact, one time I messed up. One time I had my clock off in the wrong direction for the entire year, and then it swung back down to daylight savings, and then I moved it in the wrong direction again.
It's fall back. Yeah, you fall back an hour and then you spring forward an hour. That's how you remember which way it is. So, you know, unless you're in like the southern hemisphere, but does anyone in the southern hemisphere like abide by daylight savings? I don't know.
I'll have to I don't think so. I have a friend in Melbourne who I think I've talked about this with him. I don't remember.
Yeah, it is interesting though that we do fall back and like the I think it's to give you more daylight in the mornings because that's when you know you needed the daylight, which is why like when we fall back an hour in the winter. Oh, it's Nimblesnarf.
Oh fuck. Okay, what do we need again?
Bombs. If you want to do it the fun way. I mean, you really don't. We're probably gonna kill it instantly, but like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, to farm them crops. Indeed. Because if we didn't fall back, it would be like getting dark around 5:30 instead. But like people have lives that they're supposed to like live before or like after the sun has risen. Or before they have things to do before they have to go do things. And they need more daylight in the mornings. There we go. Jeez. We got there.
It's what's it called? Who's the fucking Jabberwocky guy?
Oh,
it's like a Jabberwocky. Who wrote that poem?
I don't remember.
Is that like T.S. Eliot? No, T.S. Eliot wrote the Cats.
Edgar Allan Poe. I remember there was a show I used to watch called The Erie, Indiana, where one of the episodes was the MC staying up during daylight savings and getting transported to the fucking Twilight Zone. Oh my god. Lewis Carroll? Is that who wrote the Jabberwocky?
Oh yeah, it was Lewis Carroll.
Thank you, Joanna. It's funny, despite having the internet, like, probably sitting right in front of our faces where we could look it up, we're all like, it might be this.
That's more fun. The internet... Well, I was gonna say, the internet had taken away that experience for a while, but now that bot shit is ruining the internet, we're going back to the I guess we'll never know days, which is kind of fun.
It is. It is interesting. I am thoroughly enjoying my, what is it, my time in the, well, like, it's like when I'm playing games and people ask me questions, I'm like, I don't know. I'm, like, sitting right here doing things. I can't check right now.
I feel you gotta understand, it's like a way of hanging out, you know?
Did he eat it? Oh, I think he did. Hell yeah.
In time.
Oh, that's right. That's that moment where you can fish them out.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I forgot how the fishing mechanic worked in this game. The only monster that actually needs fishing as a part of its.
You can mine the Uragan though.
You can, but it doesn't benefit you in terms of like the fight.
Yeah, it just gives you shit.
Yeah. Which is cool, don't get me wrong. I appreciate free shit.
Alright, where's that bitch? Oh, there you are.
Come at me. Damn. It wants you, Lane. We're over here by this bomb, and it's just charging Lane in the distance.
Oh, should I be by the bomb?
Well, I think it's gonna probably pop up right here, now-ish. Yeah, that looked promising. Oh, it missed. Boo, bad fish. Oh, that was it.
There we go. You got it. Dang it, always me. Alright, I'm fishing it. Nope, I'm not. Wait, what? I thought he got the... Oh.
There we go. It took him a second to get there. Nice. Out of the water he goes. And people think this monster is like one of the worst in the game.
It really sucks if you just don't know how to fight it.
Yeah, and why would you think that putting bombs around the arena randomly and also fishing it up out of the ground is the correct solution? But it is funny.
Wait, you can fish Plesia?
I don't think you can.
Rooster just said you can.
Oh, if you bring a frog. I have never done that before. Guess I'll bring a frog next time. Oh, there's a shiny in there. Give me that shiny. Secret shiny.
So this is interesting, Babo. You can at least draw and clear your staff. I don't know why you would ever want to do this. I guess why would you ever want to do that?
Draw and clear it?
You can clear your staff using X plus A.
Interesting. That I did not know.
Although that's not useful at all because clearing the staff is like the same as just doing more stuff.
Right.
So.
Well, let me think about that for a second, because there might be a situation with a different style that would be applicable for that.
There's this corner case where if you have the end of a song that resembles the beginning of another song, like if there's something that prevents you from playing a song you want because you're in the middle of a different song.
Yeah, but no song is designed that way. The game isn't designed to be able to handle like two different songs.
No, so they're always mutually exclusive. Okay.
Yeah, there's not then they would have to introduce some sort of weird priority system. That's too much work for game devs. It's easier to just make unique melodies that don't overlap.
I don't know about work for game devs. I don't know how you do it. Like, there's no way of making it work out that wouldn't be frustrating.
Yeah, we haven't fought Plesioth today, actually. We're still working on it.
Oh yeah, I thought we were about to. Oh, it was my Plesioth, and then we started doing Floof's quests.
Yeah. Which I'm okay with this.
Unfortunately, Joanna, we are talking about the mechanics of a weapon in this game.
Yeah, not a Char Lives piece. That would be cool, though.
Callie says there is one. How does it handle it?
There's a one what?
There's a...
Oh, there's a hunting horn that has multiple melodies?
Yeah, that has overlapping melodies.
You'll have to point it out to me. I have not seen it yet.
So what the fuck does flourish mean?
Flourish?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Is that like a melody on the song?
It's it says press L plus left stick plus A to flourish. Is that just the name for when you do that weird attack after you do the other attack?
Oh yeah, the encore.
That's
No, that is with R.
Well then what the fuck is flourish?
I'm gonna have to look at this now. I don't know.
God damn it.
I never claim to be an expert at this game. I just play it well enough. Flourish. L plus A. Yeah, no clue. I'll have to try it out sometime.
Dang.
Maybe ought to call Hunting Horn. I think there's some sort of priority. I mean, I'd imagine it's whatever melody is like played first or at the end. Anyway, I don't think that there is. I can't think of it.
They had to pick one or the other.
I can.
Joanna contains the collective memory of all monster hunters. She's entering the avatar state.
What are we hunting?
I don't remember. We are hunting a Najarula, the snake.
Oh, okay. Lane, what's your favorite monster we fought so far?
Oh shit, that's a tricky one.
Yep.
Honestly, Rathalos is a classic.
It really is.
I like Rathalos. I'm trying to think more though. Snake. I really like the snake's design. It's up there. Najarula is definitely up there.
That's right. We're gonna have to make you do a tier list stream. Once we've beaten the game, it's like, all right, Lane, what's your favorite? Put a list them. I actually never compared the new list to the old list. I should probably do that at some point. Just to see if my opinions have changed over the past 4 years.
Joanna, we could fight Crystal Beard right now. I already have access to it.
Do you?
I think so.
Rank them by fuckability.
I gotta say, the farting monkey, I just think shouldn't be in the game. Sorry, farting monkey, but that's kind of like weird that they made that in the game.
Oh, I put myself back in the circle.
So what the fuck is the flourish?
I don't know. God, I keep trying to... No.
No, it totally has, because even it, you can always have partial overlap, so it has to be able to handle that anyway, is the thing. Whenever I do my encore, it goes backwards. Is it supposed to go backwards and, like, not hit the monster?
No. I mean, again, you input a direction. I think
Well,
if you hold forward, it goes backwards, and then you can hit side to side.
What do you mean if you hold forward, it goes backwards?
I mean, you only have 3 directions. Think of it as, like... So you can go left, right, or backwards, and holding forward counts as a backward
It can
input.
go any direction. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. You're playing a weapon I haven't touched in a while.
Wait, but what do you mean if you hold forward, it goes back? So if I hold backwards, does it...
No, it doesn't.
Go...
It's you only have those 3 like input directions.
On the analog stick, you have 3 input directions. Is that
Yeah,
what you're saying?
yes. For you have 3 options of moves that you can select from. It's a left, a right, and then a back. And when you hold forward, it registers it as a back input because it's not left or right.
What do you... What? When you... What?
Look,
So you
hold left to go right, okay? It's the Cars movie. You're learning how to drift.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna try this. Okay, so what, you do it, and then if I hold left, it'll go left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
And if I hold right, it goes right.
Yep.
And then if I hold forward, it goes forward, and it can't go back.
No, it only goes backwards.
Wait, it can't go forwards?
I don't believe so, no.
Why can't it go forwards? What the hell? Why can't it go forwards?
You only have 3 options.
Why is backwards one of them?
In case you need to back off from the monster. It's like a back step with the bow. Or like...
Okay, so it's not... But it is an attack. It just makes your character attack in the wrong direction for no reason.
Yeah.
As a...
Yeah.
So, in theory, you could activate this facing away from the monster in order to hit them.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they design it like this? Why?
And so that way you can, style on the monster. It's a PvP move.
You're so right, Hori Star.
I remember playing, what was it? It was Mario Kart 64. You came over to my house once. We were playing it, and we were just racing, and you were like, this might have some of the worst controls I've ever seen for a karting game. And then we did the battle mode, and you were like, and now it all makes sense. This is what it was designed for.
Oh, yeah.
Mario Kart 64 is not meant for racing, but rather only to hit your opponents and pop all their balloons.
Really? I'm sorry, because I grew up with this. It is just, it's not a good Mario Kart.
I love it
I-
so much.
I feel bad for saying it, but it is not a good Mario Kart.
I should do a Mario Kart 64 stream, like just a one-off. Get gold on all of the cups. It'd be so much fun.
All right, Floof said we should do one without him.
All right, go ahead and post.
Posting. Oh, fuck.
It's
Okay.
the only Mario Kart you liked. Mario Kart Double Dash is the best anyways. That game also has horrendous controls. I can't wrap my head around them. There's such a learning curve every time I try to play that game. I think most people objectively think Mario Kart Wii is the best.
Mario Kart Wii is kind of, it's interesting. Like, I think that Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart, and Mario Kart Wii are two, like, ones that are very different that deserve credit for kind of, like, being unique. And then 8 is kind of like the all-round, because it's just they killed it with 8.
They really did.
I really think that, like, obviously the skill expression in Wii and
Double
what's
Dash.
it called? No, the skill expression in Wii and DS are really something to talk about. But the fact that like 8 is such a good casual game, and it has like a really good high level scene, including well balanced high level item play.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking good.
I've seen that. I
Really
honestly, part of, like, I would say a good 20% of my YouTube feed these days is Mario Kart 8 content. And it's, honestly, it's interesting. The way that they approach the game is very different than my mindset has been.
Yeah.
I've always been a kind of player that likes to front run and, you know, go as fast as I can, take the tightest turns possible, things like that. But the way that they play the game is very different. It's about item optimization and making sure that you're using items at the most appropriate times possible, which is not
I think
something
the
I ever
fact
did.
that high-level Mario Kart 8 play involves item play, like skillful item play, is such a testament to the game's design.
I agree.
Can you let Manuel know we're running this one without...
Oh, yeah.
I definitely think that, like, there's a reason to like any Mario Kart game, including 64. I just don't like the driving.
The driving
I don't like how it feels driving in that game.
in 64.
And if you like it, then it makes sense that you would like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just doesn't do it for me. Now Diddy Kong Racing.
Oh man, that is a game.
I miss the heyday of like kart racing games when there were just like hella kart racing games.
There still are, but usually these days it's all like kind of like a quick cash grab, and it's never really about like creating an interesting and unique experience.
Yeah, well, no, it was always like that. Like,
I mean, okay, yeah, you're not wrong, but like people actually like.
you were saying?
Oh, Wonderlord. Oh, your memo. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Floof is back. Okay, never mind.
Oh,
We're back.
All right. Well, let me.
Never
unpost
mind.
it.
Ignore everything that we've been talking
We
about.
managed to kill all the time until you came back, Floof.
I just stopped talking. I was typing in the chat. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, one of my favorite experiences was playing Diddy Kong Racing, like the versus mode, at my church youth group, which is a very weird and unique place to be doing this. And the youth leader was looking at us playing this game, peered over our shoulders, and was like, "Why are you racing in a car? This is a plane map. You should not be in a car. There's no way that you can win in a car." And then I proceeded to get 10 missiles and proceed to gun down my my friend with all 10 missiles. I spent the entire map just kind of shooting him out of the air from a car.
Why are you playing this with a car? It's a plane map. And the hover cars, I loved the hover cars.
Oh, they're so weird. I love how 95% of playing Monster Hunter games is just socializing. It is, honestly, that is a part of the experience I enjoy. I've made a handful of, actually, I think part of the way I kind of got into Monster Hunter streaming was I actually followed another streamer a few years ago who was streaming, and that's kind of what made me a little obsessed with Monster Hunter for a little while. Hello, Sage. But yeah, I would love to do some kart racers on stream. It's the king of the hill fence. Oh my god, you're so right. That's exactly it.
Oh my god. That's totally what it is.
Yep.
Yep. There's an album I've been listening to a lot by like a experimental pop artist named Jockstrap, and they have this like really weird like chopped and screwed sample of Hank Hill talking, and I have no idea why.
That's hilarious. Also, what a hell of a name for a band.
Oh my god, they're so good. It's like
This is such a fun monster. What are you talking about, Hori Star? Hank Hill is iconic.
oh shit, I have no fucking health. I love the unfortunate things happen selection.
Does it look like I know what a JPEG is?
It's really cool, like, I forget how old that cartoon is, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this is fucking cel-shaded.
It's, wait, King of the Hill is cel-shaded?
Early seasons are cel-shaded, yeah.
Interesting. I'll have to go back and rewatch it. It's one of those shows I have been meaning to come back to. I mean, everyone has monsters that they dislike fighting. I dislike fighting Lao Sheng, but I seem to be alone in that regard.
This monster is fucking dark Kutku is what it is.
It is. It really is. That's exactly what it is.
It's like this is my edgy Kutku Monster Hunter OC.
It actually makes some really cool armor. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, what's the armor?
So it's the headpiece that's really good. If you play the gunner style, you get like these really big ears, which is what it has right now. And if you play the I think Blade Master, or one has really big ears, and then the other one has like these long, flowy like talons that you can hang out with, or like that flow in the air. I don't know. It's cool. I like it.
You'll never believe it. I used the backup attack to actually attack.
How'd it go?
It worked.
Are you turning? Are you having a like a turnaround opinion on it?
Well, actually, you know, as much as I hate to say it, it makes sense, because if you're under a monster's wing, you can back up out of its threat range. You know? And, like, hit it by, like, some overhanging body part or something.
Got it. No, I didn't. I mean, yeah, it's not impossible to hit with.
What the fuck is Flourish? Wait, Flourish is the thing, but without the attack. You don't have to do the stupid attack.
Oh.
Dang. Yeah. Wow, that's so much better.
Wait, are you talking about like when you tap like side and A and then you tap another note and it does a second?
You know when you replay the song, I
Yeah.
am learning Hunting Horn David Malarkey. You know when it replays the song?
Sure.
You can replay the song without doing that stupid weird attack.
Oh, okay. Just by hitting L and A?
Yeah, RNA. Every time I control scheme.
Oh, well, yeah.
Dang, that rules.
actually, I think Manuel is actually using the gunner version of the Yan Kutku armor.
Oh, all right.
What did you just remember, Joanna? Should I be concerned?
Wait, what's the context of that?
Oh, that's so good. You ever watch Death Note?
No.
So it's an anime. Anyway, everyone likes to ship the two main characters, and there's a very intense tennis match that happens, and it's pretty hilarious. But somebody went ahead and redubbed this scene between the two of them, and it's like, so I have a question for you, Al. And he's like, yeah. It's like, are you gay? And he's like, is Light Yagami gay? Like, and he has to like, cause he's like trying to pursue himself, his alternate persona, while also, like, so he ends up like, is he gay? Am I gay? Like, he's like, no, I'm not. He's like, well, you know. What about the tennis match? And it's like, what, is it gay to play tennis? And it's like, it kind of is when you do it. I don't know. Would Kira be gay? That's it. Holy shit. If you guys haven't seen that video, it is actually like top tier redubbing.
Did you know that that new Zendaya tennis sexually charged threesome movie was made by the guy who made the potion seller meme?
What?
Yes.
No, this is new information to me. Also,
the guy who made the potion seller meme wrote that fucking movie.
That's insane.
And I have a feeling, like, because I've realized that, like, a lot of these people who make, like, TikToks and stuff like that are trying to make it as, like, screenwriters and actors and shit. Like, and as, as things go on, that's just going to keep happening.
I mean, yeah.
Like, this is the first of many times that we're going to be like, dang, that person was the fucking screenwriter for this?
I mean, that's what early YouTube was as well. A lot of people really wanted, like, a lot of people who were making those video essays in the early 2000s were hoping to be, like, screenwriters for other things.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I always think about, like, what is it? The animation studio, or no, not animation studio, but CG studio, Kotaro Digital. And it's like, yeah, they went from wanting to do, like, these just kind of, they started with YouTube skits, but now they have, like, a full studio in California that they work out of.
Yeah. It is interesting how, like, stuff like that is just harder to get. Like, there's an author of a novel that Joanna and I really like. Basically wrote that one novel and then just became a screenwriter.
That's awesome. Scream, I dare you. That's not screaming.
Do you want me to permanently enrage this guy?
Huh?
Do you want me to permanently enrage this guy?
Can you do that?
Oh. What? Wait, hold on. Does anyone have sonic bombs? I don't know if I have them.
Oh wait, do you not have the sonic frequency? High frequency, like sonic waves or whatever as a melody?
There we go. Now he's enraged. You're welcome. Welcome everybody. Isn't this more fun?
I mean, I just got another combo off, so I'm now at yellow sword when I really shouldn't be.
There you go. Dang, I'm trying to play my stupid song. This guy's enraged because I enraged him.
Don't forget, this is a cap quest. We don't want to kill it. Man, I'm getting absolutely thrown around.
Isn't it a good thing I enraged this guy on purpose?
Very.
You're welcome. Why did I do that? It's great when you're playing Adept style.
Maybe you should play Adept Hunting Horn.
Oh god. I don't know about that. It really sucks that, like, when you play Hunting Horn, you also have to play the game. This would be so much easier if it was like an either or, you know what I'm saying?
If you want an either or, just play music. Or hammer.
Right, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I think I should be, like, invincible while I play Hunting Horn. I think that would be fair.
Did that hit? I don't think it did.
Hold on, guys. Like, 5 minutes into this fight, I'll get your attack up. So I'm
wait.
going.
You guys keep doing this. I'm gonna set this trap down. Just keep swinging. When it hits this trap.
I think it's really funny that they give you sonic bombs at the start of this so that you can enrage this fucking guy. Is he tranquilized? Should we just hit him? Yeah. Okay.
I figured he was close enough. If people kept swinging, I was just going to keep throwing trank bombs, and if he hit that damage threshold, he'd fall asleep.
Yeah.
I'm just guessing. And given how quickly we've been, like, knocking people, or, like, finishing these hunts, yeah, all I can do is guess.
Corey Star, how do you even know this stuff? Corey Star is like a one-person trivia machine. Also,
Oh,
what the
that's
fuck
right.
is that glowing yellow orb that person... What are you saying?
Oh, nothing. Oh, that's a special of Insect Glaive. Basically, you have, like, a thing of insects around you, and they'll, like, occasionally tag the monster.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah. You can actually combine it with another special, and it does tons of damage. Throwing a bomb during Narg's attack will stun it and make it drop an item. Personal experience. I mean, you know, people... I'm curious if there's a... If anybody's made, like, a YouTube, like, fun fact series for monsters in this game.
Corey Star should.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't see why not.
So
like,
what the fuck is... Oh, you saying?
I was gonna say, there's, like, so many hidden mechanics in this game that's just, like... You know, nobody knows about. Honestly, that'd be a great series of YouTube shorts. Is just like, did you know? And then you like include some weird niche fun fact about Monster Hunter.
I think it would be a great Monster Hunter mod that just like replaces the loading screen with that. But like in your voice saying, did you know?
Did you know? Astralos can mate with Raytheon. Now you know. No, I'd use the Bill Nye theme. That's what that's from. I actually don't know if that's true, Flu.
Well, isn't a Rathian and a Rathalos like the same
Yeah.
thing? But yeah, there's some kind
Yeah,
of deal
Raytheon
like
is
that.
a female and the Rathalos is male. Same goes for Astralos.
Is Astalos the non-binary Rathalos?
That was my guess. Or alternatively, it might be the I don't know. Where's our Raytheon Astralos hybrids?
Thank you, Joanna. Good fact.
Yes, Raytheon is a weapons production company. Astralos is something else. Astralos is a sick monster. You're a Yi and Garuga expert? That's cool. I am not. I don't think I have any expertise on any monster in this game. But I do hang out with plenty of other Monster Hunter experts that seem to be informing me on these matters. It's helping out. Hello, Lady Aurora.
I feel like I'm a bad person to be playing this game because I'm the kind of person who like wishes that there was a Google search for things in my own brain. Like,
yeah. You have to make one of them. What are they called?
what do they call them?
I'm
A
trying to
mind
remember.
palace?
Yeah, you're gonna have to make a mind
Sherlock
palace
Holmes?
for Monster Hunter.
Everyone be quiet. I'm going into my mind palace.
Thank you, Sherlock.
Ooh, I actually hit him with all 3 hits of the backwards stupid thing. That's what I'm talking about. Dang, I'm figuring out this hunting horn shit. Other than the fact that I
got
constantly get hit
knocked.
by the monster because I'm worrying about doing hunting horn shit.
Mind Palace. Yeah, are you familiar with the Mind Palace?
Oh
Can't
my
stay.
god, Joanna, I'll have to send it to you later.
So there actually is. So this is how it works. It's basically an associations game, and that is how Mind Palaces actually function, where you can memorize something easily and then associate more difficult things to memorize with the easier to memorize thing. So like for instance, a deck of cards. You know what all the suits are, what the numbers are, all of that kind of stuff. So then if you're able to associate information with certain cards, then you can go ahead and basically like create ways of memorizing lots and lots and lots of information based off of a deck of cards.
And then there was this Sherlock Holmes show on BBC that was like, it was a really popular show. And they tried to make the problem that they were faced with, right, is that like Sherlock Holmes thinking is not very interesting. Because, you know, it's just some guy being like, So then it was Sherlock.
Yeah,
and so they made it like he's like in a room with 2 other guys and he's like, out, everybody out, and they're like, why? And then he's like, I'm entering my mind palace.
Right.
And then like information is superimposed on the screen that's like flying across the screen, showing like all the associations going on in his brain. And
Yeah.
it's like it's really funny, but honestly, I don't know how they could have done a better job of making it interesting that he was thinking. But if you just like, it's out of context, it is so fucking funny.
It is. This is not real. No, this is very real and very popular.
This actually happened, and not only that, but I was showing it to my friend, and we were laughing at it, and then his mom was like, "Oh yeah, the whole show is like this."
Yeah, no, it is. I've seen everything.
You have? You
Yeah.
watched Sherlock?
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't know that. That's cool.
I remember when it came out. It came out on PBS, Halloween of 2012.
Joanna, if you search Mind Palace, you'll definitely get into it. You'll definitely find it.
Yeah, it's a very easy clip to find. But yeah. Should join Babo. Horstar's hunted here a number of times. I watch shows.
I kind of like didn't realize you watched TV because I just assumed that the stream took up all your time. Like, I know you talk about watching anime, but even that, like, I don't know. I didn't realize you even had time for that anymore.
I mean, I don't. But like, you know, that doesn't like when I was watching that show, I was watching it as it came out sequentially, and so like, you know,
Right.
it's very similar to House MD for me, where it's like, yeah, I watched House, and it's like I all 9 seasons of it, but I was watching it on a weekly basis as it was coming out from like 2007 to like whenever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, I mean, I still watch shows when I get the chance. I really love. Lately, I've the shows I kind of watch are like kind of Steven Universe-esque, where it's like shows that are targeted towards kids, but like obviously you can derive a lot outside of just it being a kid show. So, you know. I love House. Not a good show, but love House. House is hilarious, yeah. Hugh Laurie is a good actor. Do you know who Hugh Laurie is in the original 101 Dalmatians? Like, or not the original, but the live action of it?
Dang.
Not only that, but he's one of like the he's like a lead antagonist. He is one of the henchmen for Cruella de Vil. And so there is just like so many my headcanon is that House failed as a doctor, ended up moving to England, working for Cruella de Vil, and then is now trying to steal Dalmatians. to make a living, since he is no
That's
longer
right.
qualified to practice as a doctor.
Hmm.
Oh, that's right. He does play the father in Stuart Little. I forgot about that.
What?
Yeah, he's the dad with the glasses.
Did you guys know that canonically, Stuart Little is not a rat? He's a human that looks like a rat. That's
That's
actually
right.
like
I forgot that was
that's
the
actually
plot
canon.
point. Yeah, that's what it says in the books. Summarize House MD. Yes, don't worry. I am reading your messages. I'm just finishing thoughts before I get to them. There's a limit on rants because sometimes it's an easy channel point reward to abuse. So I limit it to like 3 or 4 per person. But anyway, House MD. The whole show basically goes as such. House is the Sherlock of diseases, and the whole plot is that he's an asshole who thinks that he doesn't have to interact with patients to be able to cure them, and everyone around him is like, no, but being a doctor is about being a good person and helping the people around you. And he's like, fuck that. I just want to cure the disease, and I only like to talk about things that interest me because he's a little bit of a sociopath. And then he does that for like 8 or 7 seasons, and then in the final season he ends up dating like the head of the thing, and then drives a car through her window, and then they break up, and then 9th season gets weirder. And that's House MD in a nutshell.
What you're saying is he's an asshole and a bad doctor.
Yeah, pretty much. And there's a lot of bad doctor things that happen.
It really bothers me, all of these like what's it called, like doctors shows that are really detective shows.
Yeah, it
Like,
is just a detective show, but with
it's such
doctors.
like because like they're always like they always see the patient as like an obstacle to discovering like what the diagnosis is, and it's such like a weird framing.
It is. Well, like in House, that's very apparent because like the entire show is like everyone lies, and then they go break into people's houses and then find out like, oh, he was lying. He's actually smoking crack, and then like it
Which
has
is
an
exactly
impact.
how every doctor treats their patients, but it
Right.
shouldn't be that way.
Anyway, that's just kind of how this show goes. It's pretty bad.
I think that House should be required to read Thomas Kuhn. That's my hot take on this.
Great hunt. Very well done. Remember that one episode where you asked Cuddy to take over a patient because she underwent one of the most heinous... Oh, because she underwent one of the most heinous crimes. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's it. He's like, oh, I want to talk to this person. Because I find them to be interesting in some sort of way. But anyway. Sometimes it's funny, I saw a meme for House that was like they broke into his house and found mice, and House determined that he needed mouse bites to live. That would be a great premise of the show.
Why did they break into people's fucking houses?
There's he hires foremen, right? Are you familiar with like the way he treats foremen, where he's like, you have a criminal background, like you can break into houses, like you were arrested for petty theft, go break into that house. He's like, I'm not gonna go do that. And then House is like, but you are, and then or you're losing your job, and then foreman breaks into another house.
I mean, obviously it's a work of fiction, and if anything, it's a reflection of the attitudes that people have about, like, medical epistemology. But also, what the fuck?
It's a fucked up show. It's a product of its time, but yeah, Foreman is House's favorite scapegoat. It's so great that he becomes House's boss eventually.
It's a product of our time. It is a reflection of our actual fucking medical system.
Yeah. Anyway, House MD. It was something. I'm kind of thinking of these hunts as like, oh yeah, this is great because Lane will now have all of these things. In case Lane
Yeah,
needs
getting a
them.
bunch of junk. And we're getting floofs, deuter.
Gonna enter my mind palace. Sounds good, Joanna. I hope you find what you're looking for in there. Don't dig around for too long. This chair is horribly unstable. I think I need to take a screwdriver to it and tighten some things down. Man. Something just dawned on me.
Yeah.
This black bean burger paste that I used, it doesn't have to be burger shaped. I could buy like a loaf of bread, like sandwich bread, and then like make sandwiches with it.
Dang.
Like there's a sandwich shop up the street that makes sandwiches, and they have something called the Lucille, and it's black beans, cream cheese, Munster cheese, avocado, and salsa on like a foot long.
Ooh.
And it's so good. What did I'm talking about food.
Wait,
But
did
now-
you? Was it food or was it the house rant?
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah,
I was just
yeah.
wondering if they were here for the house rant.
Yeah, we were talking about House MD earlier. Now it's sandwich talk. I was just I have black bean burger paste downstairs. But I was thinking that I don't have to fry it into patty shapes. I could just like fry it and kind of turn it into a hash and then throw it on a sandwich. And then like put whatever the hell I want on it, and it would be delicious. All the beans, always all the beans.
I just got hit by that fucking bug. That's so rude.
Oh, wait until it paralyzes you.
Nothing annoys me more than the fucking extra monsters in this game.
Yeah. I think Sonic Bombs scare them off as well.
Wait, really?
I believe so.
What?
Are you running evading extender lane?
No.
I fucked up. I guess I gotta try
I
again.
like one up top, and then you can make it to the, if you do it just right. Look at this, look at this.
I know.
Oh, I didn't do it.
I know you can like grab that tiny like little thing. Just watch the
If
Mind
you land
Palace.
it just right, you fling up.
Yeah.
Joanna just watched the Mind Palace scene.
It's so
Isn't it
good.
so good? Babel, how did you feel when that came on? Was it just par for the course for that show?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean like, and also keep in mind I was like 13 when it came out. So like
Right.
my tastes have increased, and also it was like not something that had been done before.
Well, my thesis, I'm actually not critical of it. My thesis is basically that I think that there's no interesting way to represent Sherlock Holmes doing his thing, and so it makes sense. And not only that, but it probably is kind of like an escalation of something the show had already been doing, and thus it wouldn't have seemed so ridiculous in context, which sounds like your response is exactly confirming.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm doing hunting horn thing.
Sick. I see that attack buff.
Oh my god, I did all the things! I did all the things!
Now you
I
gotta
don't
do-
even have to sing more songs.
They do eventually go away, so like you do want to kind of keep refreshing them, but like
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, this is the first time I've ever gotten to just DPS with this weapon. That's never happened before.
that
I
is
don't even know what to do.
sorry.
Babo's trolling again.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
this
so
is going
proud.
very well.
I'm doing hunting horn. I'm hunting horning.
You are. And not only that, but like you're like what's beautiful is when the hunting horn is doing hunting horn things, everyone in the room is like significantly stronger than they should be. A flare go whoosh. Like having one hunting horn user is like almost ideal for every kind of hunt. I don't think anybody has ever complained about the fact that there's a hunting horn user.
Well, actually, someone has, because you told me that one time someone complained that you didn't corner horn.
Oh, that
Is
was in
the-
a... Okay, so some context for that. That was in not this game, but the previous game.
Oh.
Hunting horn was considered to be a very... that game was a lot slower, and we were at a point in the game where monsters could just basically one-shot you no matter what you were doing or wearing.
Yeah.
And so, if you're playing a very slow, heavy weapon like hunting horn, you put yourself in really vulnerable positions. And if I approached the monster or pulled aggro, then it was basically it could have been a death sentence. You know? And they were like, it's more beneficial for you to sit in the corner and keep buffing everyone than it is for you to try and approach and risk like everything going south.
Well, does it draw aggro like it does in this game?
I mean, every weapon draws aggro, but if you hit the monster less, then you draw less aggro.
Oh.
Yeah. I believe that's how it works, at least. I could be wrong. And it wouldn't be the first time I was wrong.
All I know is the horn draws every monster towards you from all around. That's what I know.
Also, I'm learning that Critical Juncture is not a good longsword ability with Adept style. Because anytime I would want to activate the counter, I could also just dodge and then level up my sword. So it's way more beneficial to run something that's going to do damage that doesn't require the monster to attack me.
Interesting.
Otherwise, I might as well just be dodging and, yeah, doing other things. But Devouring Demon could be cool.
Like there shouldn't be a food effect called Dung Master. If I ate food and that food made me a Dung Master, I would not appreciate that food.
Okay, but like clam chowder.
I do not become a Dung Master after I have clam chowder.
I'm just saying if it's the name of the thing that happens. Like
There's
what if you
That's
had
the opposite.
well like okay, let's think about like things that might like make Dung Master more effective, like foods things. I'm thinking like blue cheese, like durians, like because we're talking about things that make the monster
Wait,
like,
have you
smell bad.
have you eaten durian?
I have not.
Well, you don't know. What? I am saying Dung Master. I ate food in this game that made me a Dung Master.
No, it gave you Dung Master.
It gave me a buff called Feline Dung Master. There's
Guarantees-
also a dung beetle in fucking what's it called? Hollow Knight.
Oh, there is. That monster is actually that was one of my favorite fights in the game.
It's a really cool one. I can't wait for Silk Song. Oh my god.
Nobody can. We're all sick of waiting. Durian is decent, worth a try. New sub goal: eat a durian on stream.
Ooh, fruit counter time. Wait, you should because I'll tell you how to open it on screen. Because there's an easy way and there's a hard way.
Silk Song is vaporware.
It's vaporwave, actually.
That's right. Can you imagine if I had a vaporwave filter just ready to throw on my stream? Someone mentioned it.
That
all
would be
just
interesting.
Neon blue pink with like, you know,
Ooh.
wubby noises and sounds.
That would be a good addition to the content button.
It might
What?
be.
I think what you should, like you could do vaporwave content. You could do different, like, themes.
Have like 6 different types of content.
I think you should put Sexy Lightning McQueen on your stream, because I miss it when I'm not watching Lady Aurora.
It's been a while since I've seen Lady Aurora. What the fuck is sexy Lightning McQueen?
It has this thing where you can redeem like one single channel point, and then Lightning McQueen says in like the most like seductive, sultry voice, like "ka-chow."
That is something else. I am missing my attacks here. I'm getting baited by Gore Magala.
Full disclosure, I don't know that everyone thinks that it's sexy, but I sure do.
Does it go up or does it go down? Like the inflection.
You don't know who Lightning McQueen is, Joanna? Or what do you mean?
Wait, is that my Lightning McQueen? Yeah, Ka-chow is Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, it's his like catchphrase.
So way better than Chuck's.
I remember there's also that other guy, I can't remember his name. There's another character who has a catchphrase that's Kachiga.
Yeah, that's Chuck.
Okay. One time, my older brother, who plays video games way more in general, was losing to my younger brother. And my younger brother has played like thousands of hours of car racing games, and he was just absolutely destroying my older brother at Mario Kart.
Right,
and
as one does.
Yeah, and my older brother, like, was just like, he was like, this isn't fair, I should be doing better at this, I've played this game so much more than you. And he kept on trying to come up with some excuse, like, he was literally, like, Googling on the internet, he's like, well, I must not be losing because he's better than me, it must be because he picked the best character. And he looked up the character that my younger brother was using, and he was using it like a character that wasn't considered good. And he was like, well, it must be that he's picking up the coins. And then he looked and he wasn't using any of the coins. And he just kept on like trying to make all these excuses for why he was losing. And every time my younger brother would win a race, he'd go, Kachiga, Kachiga, Kachiga. And my older brother got so mad. It was so funny.
That is awful and awesome at the same time.
We were all watching, and he's just like, Kachiga, Kachiga, Kachiga. And then we all started saying it with him. It was really good.
Hello, Strangely Mossy. How are you doing today?
Strangely Mossy.
Hope you had a... How was lunch with the old friend?
So I don't really understand the mechanics of this monster.
Right. So, the way that it works is it puts that, like, status on you, right? Like the
Right.
purple bar. And there are two outcomes. If the bar fills all the way up, then you get put with like a red cloud next to your name, and you no longer have red health anymore.
Right.
And so the monster can just do obscene amounts of damage, and there's no way to like naturally recover from it.
Right.
If you hit the monster enough times, instead you'll overcome the virus, and that'll end it. And then you'll get this little icon next to your name. Someone might have it still. No, it doesn't.
Oh, it's the sword thing. I didn't know what the fuck that meant. What does that mean?
It gives you more affinity, which increases your chance to crit on a monster.
I see.
Yeah. You doing high rank full gear or just high rank weapons? I'm using only high rank weapons, but if people are using like higher rank gear, that's fine. We just don't want to like one shot everything. So I'm like kind of asking people to, it's like, hey, if you don't have a weapon, do you mind crafting something that's relatively weak? But yeah, if people are just using whatever kind of armor sets they want, that's not a big deal. I'm using, I think, Silverwind armor right now, because it's something I have. Sorry, Joanna. Ka-chow. God. I've thought about setting up a soundboard, or like a, not a soundboard, but like a, what is it? Audible emotes? Sound alerts. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Wait, Floof is so right, Babo. You should play Cruelty Squad. It's such a good game. Have you looked up a picture of it? Look up a picture of it. Look it up right now.
Okay. Please do not set up a soundboard, but I have so much technology next to me. What if I just, pitched my voice up a little bit? Sorry, getting access to my keyboard. Cruelty Squad. Oh my god. Okay, it's like a Doom kind of Doom game, right?
It's like Doom. The fucking art style is so good.
It's pretty wild. Okay. Last time Babo used the soundboard, I stopped watching Babo for 2 years. I used to use it for characters. Like if I wanted characters to have certain sound effects on their voices, I would, trigger the soundboard and put them in a room.
I do like it better when you just do it off of your raw voice, I gotta say.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's totally fair. I was just curious. Because there are so many good things that you can do with a soundboard, but like it really needs to, like, I think for a point in time I wasn't really using it correctly, if that makes sense.
I think it's just a personal taste thing, actually. Like, I don't think you were doing anything wrong. I think that I just really like the intimacy of hearing you do the different voices. Like, it feels like someone reading a book to me.
That was kind of my goal.
I get like the production value thing, and I think you do a good job if that's what people want. But I don't know, I just really like it, like,
as is.
It makes me think of like a good audiobook, kind of, because you do such good voices.
Well,
I like the kind of analog feel. But that's just my taste. Yeah. That's just my preference. I think do whatever you want to do. It's a good thing to experiment with.
Yeah, for sure. But I do appreciate hearing that. It does make me happy to hear that I do good voices.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck, I'm doing Charge Blade. Where are my notes? God damn it. Fucking Charge Blade. Okay.
It's alright. It's just this monster.
What is this?
Seragius.
Oh, the knife guy. This guy is fun with Adept, I tell you what.
Yeah, it is. I remember I was really particular when I first started playing this game about using certain weapons for certain monsters. And I've hit this point where I'm like, whatever.
I like mixing it up. I try to fight if I fought a monster with one weapon before, I'll fight it with a different one.
Nah.
That's how I do it. But I don't like just fighting a monster with a weapon that's good against it. Like, I don't know. I like the challenge of trying to take down stuff with bad matchups.
That's fair.
Okay, how do you do... Oh, wait. Okay, red shield. Okay, so... What's the AED that puts this shit on this shit?
If you want like the super, then you have to hit like X and A and then hold back plus X while that animation is playing.
Hold back plus X, and that's the explosion or the
that's the one that puts it on there and explodes 3 times.
Okay.
But not the big explosion. You can also, if you hit A, like if you, so I'm gonna add one more step to your thing. If you hit A twice, and then the third time you hit A on the monster, you'll actually do that. So you'll put 2 files on it, and then on the third one, you'll start up the super animation. But you can actually cancel the super animation into the other thing. If that makes sense.
Wait, okay. Can you say all that again?
Yeah. So if you hit A and then A again, you'll start up the super animation. Or A, and then A one more time during the, while in axe mode.
Yeah.
You'll put 2 files on the monster. So A puts 1 file, A puts another file, and then you'll start the super, and then you can actually cancel the super with the, like, hold back and mashing the X button.
I don't think I'm ready for that.
Yeah, I didn't tell you about it because I didn't think you were. But it is an option. I want you to know that there are even more options for you in the future.
Well, I want to know this, but right now I think about what you said, and then my mind just
Can't.
went out. Good night, Joanna.
See you, Joanna. Still believe that certain weapons have advantages over certain monsters, like bow guns. I actually, I really hate heavy bow gun into Tigrex. That's a rough fight. I mean, unless I'm running the aerial style, but like any other style, it's rough. And that
I had
includes
a lot
Valor.
of fun fighting it with bow.
Right, but like bow is a little bit more, it's less committal than heavy bow
yeah.
gun is, and that monster will run you down and ruin your
It
bow.
definitely helps that I had adept bow for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the thing you were saying though?
Right. So if you have red shield in all your files, right? While in axe mode, you can hit A, and then A a third time as a combo.
Wait,
And then-
you're in axe mode, and then you just triple swing with axe, and what does that do?
No, A.
Triple swing with A, right? And then what does that do?
It puts 2 files on the monster, and then we'll start your super animation. Like that.
And then you cancel that.
Yeah, you can cancel that by holding back and X, at, mashing that. And instead of doing like the explosion, what you'll do instead is you'll put like the file that explodes 3 times, and you won't lose your red shield.
Okay, so you go dun,
Super, and
Dun.
then hold back plus X.
and
Yep,
then
that was it.
just-
That's it. That's the
That
combo.
was it, you just cancel it. Okay, and then you hold back an X, and you just cancel it the same way you cancel the other one.
Yep.
But instead of going into it immediately, you go into it as part of a combo.
Yep.
Why would you do that?
More damage, because like,
Okay.
if think about it this way, you spend 1 file right during that super.
Right.
The other one you spend 3 files, but the minimum number of files that you can charge while in Sword and Shield mode is 3.
Not 5?
Well, that's the maximum you can charge. You can charge anywhere
Oh, the
between 3 to
minimum
5.
you can charge is 3.
Yeah, so what that combo does is it spends 3 files, does 5 hits of the explosions while keeping your red shield, and then you can rebuild back those files pretty easily because it's only you only need to get like yellow charge. Does that make
And it
sense?
transitions you back out?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So it cycles you through.
Yep.
It cycles you through, and it takes away just the right amount for you to get some more back and keep cycling through while keeping red shield the whole time, never losing it. And the fact that it uses 3 instead of 1 is good for some reason. Why is it good that it uses 3 instead of 1?
Because it's easy. It's just easy to build 3 files, and you can deal like more burst damage at the cost
Okay,
of 2 extra files.
And when it uses the 3, it utilizes 3, which
It's significant because 3 is the minimum number of files you can charge.
right, okay. But you could also, in theory, more slowly, like, do it 3 times,
Yep, that's true.
and then... Okay.
But like,
get
if
it.
you do it 3 times, then you have to cancel the animation, go back into like axe mode, and then because like after you do the super, it puts you back into Sword and Shield mode. Then you got to go back into axe mode. Then you got to do it again. Then you got to cancels you back into Sword and Shield mode. And then the other one is just like a faster, more bursty way of doing it. It does less total damage, but it does more damage faster. If that makes sense.
Okay, so the fact that it transitions you is also beneficial.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually figuring out going... Also, Floof said I'm entering my mind palace right now.
You are. Do you see the Charge Blade combos scrolling past you?
I see them on my sheet of paper where I've written them down in a way that is not even clear to me.
Okay, so here's what you want to do. You want to roll it like a blunt and then shove it in your ear so deep.
What?
No, I'm kidding. Slap Blast combo is the easiest for Gunlance. Oh yeah, for sure. I've really been loving my my Striker Gunlance set. It's been a lot of fun. It's been my favorite way to play it. Like in a long time, it's been so much fun. Just hitting all of the combos with trump card. Wild stuff. I love how we're talking about Mind Palace like it's some sort of joke, but it is a real thing.
It is a real thing.
It's
Well,
just not what is described.
it
Long
makes
shell.
sense where they got it from.
No, I've been using wide shell, I think. Striker gun lance.
I use long shell striker, but only because I need to upgrade my corn popper.
Is this stream 420 friendly? I mean, yeah, I guess. I've been high on stream. I've also had alcohol. It's an 18 up. It's an 18 plus stream. We talk about things
Wait,
here.
I didn't know you did that. Hey.
I don't actually like. I have before.
Right.
I don't actually enjoy it though, because I get really quiet. And streaming and not talking is not a great time, in my opinion.
I get seizures, so that's...
Yeah, that's not great.
I think I've been getting a little desensitized, though. Like, because if I smoke any significant amount, it's bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a big deal. If like people, if your parents are fine with it or something like that, that's okay. But like, don't disclose your age or anything like that. Somebody's like, but I'm like 14. I'm like, well, maybe you shouldn't be here then. We're gonna talk about things. Fell asleep because of a bee medication they put on you.
Bee medication?
Yeah, I don't know what a bee medication is.
Like medication for bees?
I missed my dodge. At least twice, yes. I actually much prefer streaming while drunk, but you know. And drunk at least once. Drunk at least several. There was a Paper Mario stream I did while very, very blasted. That was actually so much fun.
That's a good game for playing drunk, for sure.
I think it was
if
at,
you
like,
get, if you get interrupted out of charging your files, you just get them?
Yeah,
That's awesome!
it is. And that's true with reloading heavy bowgun, too.
Dang.
Anything that, like, makes... Like, as soon as that indicator gets filled, it's filled. So, like... You can actually try and make things happen around that, and it's kind of wild when things start working out.
Dang.
4 years recovering alcoholic, so drunk streams are not an option for you. That is totally understandable. And, you know...
Well, congrats on your sobriety.
Yeah, exactly. I am here for everyone. Everyone should be, you know, doing what is best for them and what is safest for them and all of that good stuff. And I'm here to support all of that.
I'm doing charge blade things. I'm doing charge blade things.
You're feeling it?
I'm doing it.
Lane is now doing charge blade things and hunting horn things.
Well, actually, wait, no, I forgot. My goldfish brain reset, and now I'm not doing charge blade things anymore.
Dang. We were so
You win
close.
some, you lose some. Does this game have guard check of file charge and... Oh, the guard point?
Yes.
What does it have guard points on?
Guard point, so it depends on the style that you're playing, but a lot of them have guard point. I think when you're charging up your sword and shield attack with the A move, it has guard point. When you swap between weapons, you have guard point. When you load files, I think you have guard point on certain styles.
Let's see, I'm testing it out. Okay, guard point on... I'm on Striker right now. I don't see a guard point on charge.
Striker might not have any guard point. I know it does on Adept, and it probably does on Guild.
Wait, I've got my forward A. Hold on, my forward A... No, what has guard point?
It probably your swap from sword and shield
swing.
X.
My third swing of my sword has a guard point on it. What about... No guard point on making files.
I think one of the axe attacks has a guard point.
Yeah.
I think the transforming to axe has a guard point. I'm pretty sure.
You do an offensive guard when you're going from axe to sword and shield.
Both switches, I think, have guard points.
I believe so too. Yeah. But
I think
again,
switches do, but they're not super accessible inside of each style.
right. I wasn't gonna overwhelm you with guard point though. I've been in those positions where I'm hanging out with somebody who's an expert in the game, and they're like, "You could do this, or you could do this, 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 this," and they throw like 17 options at you, and you're like, this is too much." That was your last.
Did you
hunt.
see what Luke said? Thanks for hunting with us.
Oh, well, yeah. Or if you mean that this is your last hunt. This was also my last hunt, so it's a pleasure helping people out. Yeah, no, for sure. This game is always fun, no matter what level you play it at. And you're always more than welcome to come by, hang out, and do some G rank open hunts with us sometime. Everyone is. The only request, the only rules are that we do 1 redos on failed hunts. Don't be mean to people, and well, if people can't join the quest, we'll try and repost it or post something else that everyone can join. Guard point is really best with blunt files. That, actually, I do see that being really cool.
Wait, what is that? What's the interaction between those?
So if you have guard point while with red, like if you trigger guard point with red shield, you will do like a little mini explosion during any attack that hits you with the guard point. And because you end up hanging out a lot around the front of the monster's face a lot, there's a good chance that you could KO it if you're using blunt files.
Oh, okay.
So like blunt files are really fun because you can keep.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, or if the monster uses its head to attack you, that would do it too. Which is why somebody last stream was like, it's really funny when the monster hits your shield and KOs itself. But with guard point, that's even more a possibility. All right, last hunt for the day. Let's send it. We'll call it, and then I'm gonna go get ready to head out. Soap bath time. Yeah, it's Mitsune. Good old Mitsu. An easy A-tier monster. Full send, indeed. Holding forward, no healing. Just pressing all the buttons.
I'm pressing all the buttons, but I'm pressing them in very specific combinations.
Indeed.
I gotta say, absolute readiness is the fucking best.
It's pretty good.
Oh my god, you never have to sharpen shit ever.
It is objectively one of the best possible, it is objectively one of the best hunting arts in the game. You want to be the dog. Yeah, that would be nice. I like hugs too.
It's especially great for gun lance because, like, if you have a sliver of sharpness on your gun lance, it's gonna last like 1 millisecond.
Yeah. I am bouncing on this monster.
Hey.
Welcome back, Corey Star. You're just in time for our last hunt. There we go. Who the fuck doesn't like hugs? I know plenty of people who actually aren't big fans of hugs. But usually it's like, the physical contact as a whole is just not something that they appreciate.
I'm not always into hugs. I hate to say it, but I usually put up with it because, like, I don't know, it's not the biggest deal, but sometimes it's a bit much.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's also very true. There are plenty of people that, I would not feel comfortable giving a hug to. Most people like
Oh yeah.
assume that
But
I'm not a
where's
very
my hug
touchy-feely.
guy? Not the where's my hug guy.
Is there any way this connects? Absolutely not.
Wait, so is red shield not an attack? The thing that gives you red shield?
It is, but it's not very strong.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't need to make contact with the monster in order for it to activate or anything.
Should I try to if I have an opening?
Yeah, if you have an opening or if it's like convenient. But like at the same time, I am like, I never prioritize hitting the monster with red shield if I just need to have red shield, you know?
Yeah, I hear you.
Having red shield is far more important than hitting the monster in a particular way.
Alright, get your guard ready, Floof. I'm gonna use another Ripper Shield. Let's do it.
There we go. One more level of charge on my sword.
Alright, it's time to do Charge Blade things. I wish I could pause. In solo play, I will just hit the home button on my controller so that I can think about what buttons to press next when I'm trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
Blade is out here pause buffering a Monster Hunter.
I literally, that was how I found that weird bow glitch, but I haven't been able to do it again, unfortunately. I picked up this habit from Puyo Puyo, where part of how I practice is I'll sometimes like pause and be like, okay, wait a second.
How do I fix this combo?
Yeah, like because sometimes there's stuff where it's like my level of play is good enough for certain things, but I'm not totally there. And then I'll try to like, and then I'll be like, oh, wait a second, this extension, let's think about this.
Makes sense. I mean, I wish I was the same way. I seem to find contentment in being just good enough at things sometimes.
You're pretty solid at Puyo, all things considered.
Thank you.
I'm always impressed when people are just like, because I've gotten good at Puyo through intense study.
Right.
And I really appreciate when people are just good at it just from playing it.
Can we add a Riz counter to the stream? What would that even mean?
That counter would remain at 0.
Actually, it would only go down from 0.
It would decrement.
For when rizzing is needed. But like, what would it do? How do I control it? At least with the fruit counter, well, the fruit counter's this way. But like, at least with the fruit counter, I can eat fruit and it goes down.
Isn't Rizzo that rat from the Muppets?
What? Is that his name?
Isn't there a Rizzo the rat?
There might be, actually. But no, people, when they talk about Riz, they're talking about charisma.
No, they're talking about Rizzo the rat.
Oh, I see. So, like, would a Riz counter look like, would we just put up another image of Rizzo the rat, and that would keep track of how many Rizzes we have?
Ooh, that would be good.
Just fill up the entire top layer of my screen with Rizzos.
That'd be pretty good.
You want to see me rizzing you? The chat? So bad.
You know who would have a high Riz counter would be Lightning McQueen.
Holy shit, you're right. Well, almost. By the end of Cars 1, maybe. The beginning of Cars 1, absolutely not.
What? No, he's always had Riz.
I mean, you're right, but also, like, he has Riz from a distance.
No, he's got cocky Riz.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, that's true. I feel like close proximity with Lightning McQueen at, like, early Cars 1 is just like, man, I cannot lay a pickup line on you. Oh, my God. I don't know any pickup lines. I just exist. You know, I actually had a music teacher that once was like, you seem to conduct using your awkwardness and it works for you. And I was like, I don't know if that's a compliment.
That's really funny.
Like, well, he used me as an example. He's like, look at how he like has like so much control over the choir with his awkwardness. And I was like, how do I respond to this?
My version of a pickup line is literally like the most inane small talk. Like, hey, how's your day going? What's your favorite color? What kind of music do you like to listen to? It's very effective, actually.
I mean, yeah, you're talking to people like they're people.
I'm a big time small talk person.
Shadow on the floor.
That's like great because like we live in such an anti small talk world. Like people think that like everyone's into small talk, but no one's into fucking small talk. And
Well,
you know that if you're into small talk, but like Twitch is like the one place where small talk is actually normal, and you can be like, "Hey, how's your day going?"
yeah. Well, and like we say anti-small talk. I feel like when people talk about small talk, right? It's like being willing to talk about literally anything in order to like just have a conversation for the sake of a conversation. But it's very different if you're having a conversation and asking the questions that are needed in order to get to know a person. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, that's not small talk. That's like, that's
Well,
just,
why does it have to not be small talk?
huh?
See, I feel like people turn it into a pejorative. Like small talk. Oh, that's like some petty unimportant thing. But it's like if you take away that value statement, then you don't need to argue that small talk isn't small talk. You can just be like, "Oh yeah, what's wrong with small talk?"
Yeah. I mean, makes sense. All right. This is where I'm going to be calling tonight's stream. I do have plans this evening. But for everyone who came out, thank you so much. It has been a wonderful time streaming for you all. I'm trying to find someone to raid, and I'm trying to see if there's anybody I recognize. You know, we haven't raided Forest Raider in a while. She's not playing Monster Hunter, but she is playing a game, and she used to be a Monster Hunter streamer way back in the day. So we might go check her out. And she's...
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for hunting with us. It's been, again, a pleasure. And hanging out and just getting to chat. It's been a fun day. But for everyone who came out, thank you so much. I plan to stream tomorrow. I'm not sure when. Probably sometime in the evening. And it will probably be, well, actually, I work tomorrow. Maybe sometime in the afternoon. I'll let you know. Check the Discord. If I do stream, it'll be Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. But again, everybody who came out, thank you so much. I will hopefully see you all sometime soon, and I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Bye.
Bye, everyone.